Everybody coming together okay?
I like to move it. Yes.
Move it.
Udi, you want to throw out a little intro for everybody, or do you want me to do it this time?
Sure, I can do that.
Okay.
Me.
Please.
Hello and welcome back, everybody. We're here with Critical Failures, our Dungeons and Dragons online group, helmed by the wonderfully magnanimous DM Arkadel. Right up here. Say hello. Get your butt over there. Give him a follow. Fantastic. We have got the human warlock, Sethi. Hi, how are you? Played by myself. Palico Don Fluffles is our newest member to the party, and he's playing Gear, a Tabaxi artificer. We've also got tried and true half-orc Talk, played by Coco Plays MB. And last but certainly not least, the wonderful Shrimpella playing our druid Tabaxi Quill. And yeah, we're at episode 11 now. Hard to believe we are already here, but we will be adventuring through and getting on our way to the Shrine of Minmin today, if all goes well.
Oh, boys!
Awesome. Thank you so much. So let me do a little bit of a recap, show you all where you are, and we'll get into the adventure. So last time, let me pull up my notes.
You almost died.
You almost died. You did indeed almost die, but you survived yet again. So last time, venturing forth into the Shrine of the Restless Winds, the shrine that Udi just mentioned, the Shrine of Minmin, where you had set out to discover the mysteries to the odd power fluctuations that you suspect are connected with the depressive malaise that has swept over the town of Silverwind. There, you managed to open a sealed door to the mountain itself, discovering that inside it is a hollow, crystal-lined structure that spiraled ever upward toward an upper platform. On the way, you ran into several traps, one of which left both Talk and Sethi glitter-bombed and embarrassed, while others managed to pass through combinations of traps with wit, impatience, and extreme flirtation. Making your way up to the highest point, you discovered the ostensible power crystal, this tremendous floating green shard that seemed to be siphoning power from somewhere and distilling it. The shard, or the crystal, was cracked, causing the resulting output to become both chaotic and dissonant. At this time, you were approached by the pixies that had harangued you before, Axel and Lexa, along with dozens, if not hundreds, of their compatriots. Though they indicated the broken power crystal proved an inconvenience for them, they would not allow you to attempt to repair it until you had proved yourself in the Pentagon. Rapid-fire pain ensued, though at last your team persevered when Gearbox shared something sufficiently painful and with a flourish also managed to finish repairs on the crystal itself. Defeated, the pixies returned your bag of holding and handed over 2 magical rings to acknowledge your victory. That is where we pick up. And as all of you begin to put yourselves together, most of the other pixies begin to zoom off, retreating back to where they came from, tucking themselves into small holes, divots, crenellations, and you can see them sort of peering out at all of you, sort of rubbing at their temples. A couple of them, their ears are bleeding. Yet one remains, kind of his wings floating in front of you, little gossamer wings, and he's a more ancient pixie. You can see wrinkles on his face. He's the one who had joined the battle, being the third. He wears a green robe with a golden sash across it. Small gray clouds are embroidered into the fabric. He has this mossy, green-colored waist-length beard with shoots of gray that streak through it, and his eyebrows kind of hang down past his jowls. He kind of gives you a bow, and he goes, "This Rygar clone admits defeat! He asks that you spare us your vengeance, and in return, we'll answer whatever questions we can!"
Can I please stab him?
No, Doc.
No, you
Sorry.
cannot.
Please
I
don't.
really want to stab
say
at least
yes.
one of these
So I have two
beautiful
questions.
things.
First, can the glitter be removed?
Yes! With time! Takes one day! Take a bath! I don't think it takes baths, though!
Oh dear, that's Toc's worst nightmare.
Second, what happened here?
Oh, that's a good question. We don't really know. So we can tell you what we do know.
Okay.
So
I will take
this
anything.
is not the Feywild. What's that?
I said I will take anything.
Okay. So, what we do know. This world's not the Feywild. We're from the Feywild. We didn't want to be here. Some time ago, long time ago, there was this sort of aberration where we're from. This sort of silvery tear that just appeared one day, and it started pulling in all of the energy. Anybody who got close, they just sort of poof, and they disappeared. But we have a boss. His name's Baridun, and he's sort of this unseelie archfey, this really powerful guy. And he sort of sealed off the entire area so that he could study it.
Oh,
We kind of stuck around and served him. But just a couple years ago, that rift, it kind of got unstable. And then one day it just opened up and we all got sucked in. And that's how we ended up here.
do you think maybe something happened to the all-powerful fairy god guy?
He came with us.
Oh. Well,
Wait, where
Where
is
is he now?
what they say?
Oh, when we got here, there's this huge barrier. We can't leave the mountain or the surrounding area. But Master Baridun, he was able to get through. It kind of hurt him pretty badly. He lost a lot of power, but he managed to get his way through, and then he said he'd come back to help, but he never came back to help.
Wait, what was his name?
His name was Barry, dude?
Baridun! Master Baridun!
Very
Legendary.
Oh. Oh no.
That makes so much
what?
more sense why it's not affected.
Can we just leave this place, please, and never return?
So, what exactly does Barry Dune look like?
Oh, he looks like many things. He can take on the appearance of trees, or magical beasts, or little pixies like us. He can do anything. He's amazing.
Of course he can.
How do we know you're not Barry Dune?
I'm gonna stab every tree I see. Just
Make a, Am I super powerful?
Are you?
Maybe.
You sound
Never
doubtful. I mean,
knows.
you could be anything you want to be.
Oh yeah, with the right attitude. I'm with Gear on that one. Just gotta believe.
Two of you give me a deception check.
I have a +6 in deception.
Oh, damn.
Still stuck in the place between boards.
Okay, let me summon you over.
Everyone okay if I am one of the two rollers?
Oh yes.
By all means.
Oh, you were both talking, so you both do it.
Just
17.
17. All right. How about you, Gear?
1 second. I'm trying to find the right screen. There we go.
Sure.
It is a challenge. Oh my god, sorry. If I'm yawning, it's not because I'm bored.
No, that's okay.
I
It's
don't know.
you know how it goes. Odd times for all of us.
Woo.
It's been a long weekend for everyone.
That is a 22.
22 and a 17. I can be anything. I am Master Baridun Rhaegar clone. You shall fear me!
Can I stab him now?
Oh my goodness.
And you shall fear my foot. You better watch who you're talking to, little one.
I said you could be anything that you wanted to be, not that you can be someone who you're not.
I choose not to listen to that! And you may refer to me as Master Baridoon! Von Rygar clone!
Okay, I don't think.
Can I refer to you with my spear?
Look, don't make me grab the cube jokes.
Seriously,
Okay.
don't make him do it.
Or my butt jokes?
That's more
Or
butt
my
jokes!
mom jokes.
Mom jokes? I feel like we're digressing from the point!
We
What
are.
else do you want to know?
Okay, we've completely gone off the rails here. What's going on? We've convinced this guy that he's all
Rails?
powerful. That's what's happened here. But we know, surely it has to be Barry in town. Like, that is such a big coincidence.
He's the only happy guy there.
The only happy guy. He can appear as. Could he appear as like a child? Mr. All powerful Pixie.
You check! And you see him beginning to cast magic around himself. He looks like a moment later, like his image kind of shimmers, the beard kind of sucks up inside. Looks like a little ugly cherub. And he goes, I can appear like a child and I'm almighty Baridoon! Maybe.
That's the ugliest child I've ever seen. No
Does not
offense.
look like a child.
No, I agree with you, and full offense. Absolutely.
Okay. Great. So, how do we get you back to your world then? Because I assume you don't want to stick around here, and also you're a bit of a nuisance to us, at least. I assume most people that come through here. Is there like a way to get rid of you? No offense. Again.
Oh, maybe there's a way back. Something up above. That's where we initially came in.
Should we go
The
check?
shrine.
I guess
Well,
that's
might
what it
well.
is. I don't know.
We came
you
up all this
break
way.
the
It'd be a shame to
shrine?
turn around now.
Who's it a shrine to?
It's Min Min, isn't it?
Yes.
Restless winds.
Restless winds.
What's a min min?
Oh,
live in
don't
my
worry.
mind.
Don't worry
Like a
about
little
it.
cat.
It's a cat. Shrine to cats.
Oh, cool.
Did you break the shrine, by the way?
No, we didn't touch it. We can't touch it. It's protected. What's protected? Probably not now. Barrier's gone.
So
kind of a
Barry,
barrier?
wait, Barry was protecting it? I'm so confused.
When we got here, there was this sort of huge barrier around the area. Lots of wind and air, and we couldn't get past it. Wouldn't let us get near the shrine either. Too bad. We wanted to poop on it.
So what happened? Why did the barrier disappear, and what happened with the winds?
Oh, well, you fixed it.
Fixed it?
And Rygar clone kind of points up at the crystal that Gear finished repairing. That sort of you look at the crystal now as he points up at it, and you see the visible magical energy seems to have stabilized. So gentle silver wisps of energy float around it, kind of like in orbit, like electrons around an atom, zipping through, coalescing, and then zooming off into various directions. And as you all talk, there's this sort of grating sound overhead, and moonlight begins to filter down into the hollow mountain chamber. He goes, see, you fixed it.
Did we fix it or did we make it worse?
Not sure.
Maybe we should go up to the shrine
sure.
before all of these little pixies start.
Developing delusions of grandeur?
We should
Yeah.
take this pixie with us.
Let's sort that
Sure.
out.
I don't want to be in presence of any more pixies, please.
All right, so I'm with Quill. We should definitely head up.
Yeah, let's head upstairs.
Yep.
Is there an easy
You're
route,
not
by
gonna
the
kill
way?
us?
No, we won't kill you this time. Although, stay away from Tok. Don't annoy him, because he will.
Okay, understood. Sorry, Mr. Talk. You look very pretty.
Shut up.
No, Talk. You say thank you.
His
Ah,
sweet words are not gonna sway me.
manners. Goodness.
Mm. So as
Right.
you all speak, a sort of rope ladder descends from up above. Nice oaken little handles, so you can climb up if you would like. It's sort of like a 10-foot climb up through this sort of artificial tunnel.
An artificial tunnel. Okay, cool.
But
Mm.
Let's climb
double
up.
check
Who's
to
going
make sure
first?
the ladder doesn't have grease on it or some type of trap or prank or literally anything.
Nerd.
Sure. Go ahead and give an investigation check.
Like, because in all fairness, I have no reason to suspect that this ladder is real. After what we
Very
just went
fair.
through.
Yep, the pun city.
Oh, I mean the glitter bomb. Ah,
Oh yeah.
I rolled for tick again.
So it begins.
Yeah.
So it begins.
um, you check it. Um, you spend a good 20 minutes investigating this as carefully as you possibly can.
20 minutes.
Quite certain there is some trap. Rygar clone, Barry Dune, the Rygar clone, um, watches you very carefully, kind of nodding and goes, "Keep looking! You'll find it! I promise!" Uh, you spend a good 20 minutes before you determine there is nothing trapped or anything about this ladder.
Let's
I'm
go up.
my patience is wearing
It would have been
thin.
your pages.
I'll go up. I have no fear, especially not from these pixies. Also, I have 1 HP, so what could possibly go wrong? I shall climb up
Yeah.
and get up here.
Before you all climb up, are you? Do you feel like taking a rest?
I'm a bit scared about what's going to be on the top. I mean, I know that Puck has 1 health. Debbie's got 2. I've got 3. We need to.
Perhaps
Seems
maybe a
fine.
Yeah.
short rest.
I mean, I do have the medical, uh, what's it called? Magical medics kit, so I can try healing somebody or myself.
We just have
And
like like a short rest with the pixies, or do anything now. Surely we've destroyed them.
yeah, we can have short rest. How long is short rest?
An hour.
I mean, we've spent 20 minutes waiting for Gear to check the ladder.
Yeah, we've been resting for those 20 minutes already. Just rest 40 more and we're fine.
I can let you get away with that. So, if you're planning to take a short rest, um, go ahead and roll your hit die, whatever you feel you need to expend. If you have any items that you want to attune to, uh, you picked up a bunch of magical items in the last couple sessions. This would be a good time to attune to them. If they're not attuned, you can't use them.
How do you attune to something?
In your inventory, let
Yeah.
me run you through it on D&D Beyond. There should be like a little attune button. Let me
Okay.
look
Yeah, if
over
you
at it on
click
my
on the
end.
item.
Okay.
For example, with the glove of Furious Fists, if you click on it, there should be a little pop-up window, and it should have an attune button near the left side on the bottom. They're very small.
If you scroll all the way down in your inventory list, you'll see the attunement stuff. If you need,
Oh,
No items
if
that
you need to
require
attune
attuning.
to
Apparently.
something, yeah, there you go. I did need to attune to my dragon scale mail and my spear before, and now
Mhm.
I'm attuning to my magical medics kit. And then you can only have 3 attuned items. I see.
Yes. At any time, you can have 3 attuned items.
Okay.
8. God, my maths is terrible. 16 plus. Okay,
I'm
so
gonna,
I might do
I'm gonna
3 dice then, because I'm dying. Let's
Remember,
go.
you can roll, and then if you didn't get enough, you can choose
Add
to
a level
roll
up.
more until you're
Ah.
out.
I'm gonna do 2.
I got 14 health back.
Uh, so it's 2d10 plus 4.
Oh, my short rest has been taken. I am rested and have more than no health, so that's good.
While we are taking this short
16 heal.
rest.
I'm also gonna use the cure wounds on me.
Okay. Just keep track of your charges.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious. This healing kit. Um, could it perhaps be mended to restore charges?
I feel that's a little overpowered for something
You're
I
pushing
gave
it
you
there.
all so that
No
you don't
question's a
need a
bad
bucket healer.
question. Just
That's
severely
fair.
broken.
I
Oh,
think a cantrip of infinite healing is. I'm not ready for that yet.
Okay. Maybe when Kira learns a little bit more, like, you know, in the like 17s.
We can talk again. It's a fair question.
Alright, other than that, I am going to remove the returning from Talk's spear.
Oh.
Okay.
You can make it return on your own! And oh no, you have to use a bonus action. And I am going to use one of my infusions on my own armor. I'll get to you once I find that in the encyclopedia. That is my class.
Sure. Trust you to take care of it. Sephi, is there anything you're taking care of?
Taking a little snack break. And checking out my new gloves. Kind of
Hey,
taking a closer look at them.
Ark.
Yeah, what's up?
Remember how every time I ask you what exactly that armor thing that gear did for me does?
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask you again?
Yeah, keep uh let me copy and paste all that information or
That
um
would be good. Yeah, copy and paste
yeah,
and send it to me on Discord. I'm gonna just paste it into my notes.
sure. I'll go ahead. Um if you have it handy too, Tracy, and if you just want to send it over.
Yeah, I actually have it up right now. I'll just.
Okay, yeah, I figured you're looking through it. If you want to send it over to you can just drop it into the Discord for right now. And as we wait, for those of you who haven't joined our Discord, you know, come on
let's
in.
Alright.
Join us.
do the thing. D and Discord, baby.
Join us. We have a cool little thing like Rygar Clone. He was one of the members of the Pick Me channel. He's one of our viewers, and now he's an NPC in our world, a particularly annoying and ancient pixie. I'm sorry about that, Rygar Clone.
I wanted to kill him already.
You hate to see it.
But as
Who now
more of you
thinks
jump in,
who now thinks he's all powerful? Is that the situation?
right? Who's now taken on a title and is definitely going to get himself killed when he tries to be uppity with the real Barry Dune. Alrighty.
Alright, so other than that, it says I'm over carrying capacity. Are we using encumbrance?
We don't have to worry about it at the immediate moment.
Okay.
We do have the bag of holding now again, so throw it in there.
Yeah. As long as you're not trying to like haul a mountain along with you.
I
We
think
can.
I'm not really over encumbered. What's happening is that because I'm infusing something for someone else, it's trying to count it as my own weight. and I don't
Mhm.
have 2 things of armor, but it thinks I have 2 things of armor, and currently on my person.
Yeah.
Just lugging around a spare suit of armor in your backpack.
Yeah. I'm
Wow.
not too strict on it as long as, again, as long as the laws of physics don't get bent too far, um, we're all
Uh,
good.
And I would
Gear.
like to attune to the ring of grammarian.
Okay.
It's such a good
Gear.
ring.
How many charges does my armor magical strength have?
6.
And do they recharge or not?
No.
Okay.
Not unless I
I think it just
recharge them
needs
for you.
right.
Okay. Just so I know.
Okay.
I got
So
it saved in my notes now, so now I'll actually remember.
All right,
there
awesome,
we go.
awesome.
So you all finish your short rest, put yourselves back together. As you put yourself back, Rygar clone, he's kind of left off. You see him over in the corner screaming at the pixies, uh, talking about, like, you can hear him like, "Greatest pixies who's ever lived! You shall worship me like a god!"
What
You
have we
shall
done?
not pass.
What on earth have we done?
We
Told
created
you we should have
this.
speared them.
We made a monster.
I agreed. Pick, spear, you name it.
You know what? We bigged that guy up too far. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to fix this.
Let's leave him. He's probably happier now. Let's go. Talk's going up first, right? Off you go.
Oh
Look,
wow.
You said you were going up first.
yeah.
All right. That's fine. No worries.
So talk as you
Yoink.
begin to climb the ladder. I need you to
Oh,
roll. No, you're good. Uh,
I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid.
so talk. Since you're first, you pull yourself up the ladder, up through this sort of, again, it looks almost like an artificial tunnel that's been carved through the stone itself. It doesn't really strike you as natural. It's way too spherical or perfectly circular. And you pull yourself up and out of the ladder onto the grass. You find yourself at the top of this bluff, amongst a garden of flowers, brightly colored forsythia and lilac, tall sunflowers craning toward the overcast evening sky. You look up to where several patches of moonlight break through, offering gentle golden illumination. Various other daisies and buttercups grow around you amongst cushy, ankle-high grass. There's an order of calm here, and all of you notice it as you begin climbing up and joining talk. It's like the quiet reflection of finished laughter, like a smile hidden behind cupped hands. It's vibrant, it's energetic, it's subdued, as though unsure whether to burst into laughter or into tears. Central to all of this, as you glance around, you see an odd yet artistic installation nearly 30 feet tall, formed of 5 concentric white and gray marble-esque rings arranged around like a spherical astrolabe, each ring larger than the other. And at the center of this massive structure, you see a helical copper pipe that spirals up through the entire piece. At the front of this structure, you see this huge upraised stone wall that shines bright white as it stretches nearly 20 feet across. Between you and the wall, a second source of light draws your attention. The same silver-green hue that illuminated the caves now beneath your feet. The crystal here is 3 times the size of the one below and glows faintly, pulsing against the moonlight as though in battle for which can shine brighter. As all of you begin to look at it, you hear a voice. Hello, friends. What brings you to this wonderful view so late in the evening? And all of you look up. About 15 feet above you, perched on the crystal, you see a silhouette, crouching, peering down at you as it tosses a marble-sized bead of seafoam green light between its hands, rolling it between its fingers, tossing it back and forth. And each time the bead passes by its face, you see fine features illuminated, ashen gray skin, bright red eyes, and a confident smirk that pulls up into shining white teeth. Have you come to share this empty sky with this humble servant, or are you looking for this one? He pats the crystal below him. At any rate, I must thank you for removing the barrier. Who are you all?
We have done a bad thing, haven't we?
Hi. Who are you? Wasn't really expecting to see anyone up here, to be honest.
Well, I would prefer you to make the introductions first. Is that not polite? You came upon my sanctuary.
Oh, okay, I mean,
Oh.
okay.
Talk.
I'm Quill.
I'm Gearbox.
Gearbox. Interesting.
And Sethi.
And Sethi.
And yes, hello, Corn.
You are a curious bunch. Did you
Rude.
come out here for her?
Her?
Yes, this one. He pats the crystal one more time.
I'm not sure why we're here. Why are we here again?
There's like this weird thing going on in town. That was why we were here. But now I'm confused. What's the crystal? Can I work out what the
Behold it.
crystal is?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to sense the arcana of this crystal.
Okay. So give me some rolls. So go ahead, roll an Arcana roll. Gearbox and Sethi and Quill. Go ahead and give me perception checks. Talk, are you doing anything?
I am standing there looking confused.
Okay, that's fair.
Standard top stuff.
You guys climbing up? I feel alone up here.
They're up there.
I can't find myself.
Here, if you need some help, I know it's kind of hard to navigate the area. Let me pull you guys up.
Yeah, I
Save
tried to
me
get
up,
up the
save
hole a
me.
couple times and then I just gave up.
You gotta find the hole and maneuver into it.
You know what you're
Feel
saying.
that's inappropriate.
Look, I'm just gonna say it's probably pretty significant that Talk was the only one who could do it.
That was very teacher voice esque. I loved that.
All right. You can position yourself over here, however you'd like. All right.
Yay! We're upstairs.
You're all upstairs.
Guys, I think that's
Thank you.
the guy we're talking to. It's a Drav or something like that. The ashen skin, the red eyes. Bit
I'm
of a
kind
dick.
of bit of a dick.
Just a bit.
Yeah. Let me give you the information that you discerned. With the Arcana check, you
Where's
would
that
see
goose
Gear.
going? I'm sorry.
That's okay. Gear, you would see that the crystal is very similar to the one below. This seems to be some sort of extreme power source. However, it seems way, way, way more powerful than the one below, and something about it is exceedingly off to you, off-putting. Quill, with your 6, you don't really pick up anything as you peer towards this. The light just kind of blinds you. But Sethi, within the crystal itself, you can see a diminutive silhouette of something, about 2.5, 3 feet tall, but you can't really see what it is. inside the crystal itself.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hey, uh,
It trapped
gonna-
like an
I'm
aspect
gonna
of
tell
an
the group
inmate or
about
something.
that.
What do you tell them?
Okay, that's strange. So when you say hurt, have you trapped someone in the crystal?
Did I trap them within the crystal? Certainly no.
Okay,
An
but there
accent.
is someone in the crystal.
There is absolutely. Look at this. It's well about the size of a halfling, I'd imagine.
Oh
Maybe
no.
try kicking it.
I
Perhaps
can't do
we
that now.
probably shouldn't kick the unstable magical crystal.
But you
Right.
certainly can talk.
I'm
Point.
gonna back up.
Gear spends a lot of his time backing up.
He's
Let-
careful. I appreciate that.
Okay, wait, so why are you up here? Do you just hang out here all the time? Is this like where you live?
No. I was trapped here for quite some time. This barrier was quite troublesome, but I
Who
assume
trapped
thanks
you?
to who trapped me, I do not really know. I assume it was this one. But thanks to all of you, I am free. Thank you. I
Wait, why were
fulfilled
you
my
trapped?
duties.
Do you know why you were trapped?
Yes.
Was it just like wrong place, wrong time, or was it more, you killed a million people and now you're trapped here?
Well, I assume the apostate did not want me to retrieve this. And he kind of bounces the little bead in his hands. But the good news is, thanks to all of you, she has already been dealt with.
Maybe we shouldn't have destroyed that crystal.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
Crystal.
I'm assuming what you mean is the crystal that I mended underneath here had a reaction with the crystal up here.
Probably. I'm not any type of arcane individual of the sort of crafter sort. I have other talents, as it were.
Well, did the barrier
So-
drop within the last 2 hours?
Yes, within the last hour.
Okay.
And was that your
Um,
doing?
Oh yeah.
Apparently, yes.
Much appreciated. It's been about
Who-
2 years since I've been up here.
So you are in our debt now.
Oh, that's not Todd.
No, but I can offer you a little favor.
you
Could
mentioning
you please
friend?
tell us your name, please?
Oh, yes. Forgive me, this one did not introduce himself. I am Escain, humble servant of the Raven Queen.
Gayan. I like that name. That's a good name.
Eskaen.
I will totally
I
remember
see you
that.
write that down. I was gonna do the same.
I'll remember it.
So wait a second. Who's in the crystal? Have we actually established that, or did we just accept that there's someone in the crystal?
We have not established who's in the crystal yet, but I am
Who
quite
do you
curious.
know?
Do you know who is the person in the crystal?
Can anyone detect evil?
No, I can just protect against it.
I mean, what is truly evil?
Something a
question.
drow would say.
This is too deep for right now. I mean, you obviously know who's in the crystal because you were trapped by them, and also you've got this weird green thing in your hands, which I assume came from them.
And why did they trap you?
I feel like it's bad news.
Oh, well, I was sent here to hunt the likes of this one, the renegades, and I have successfully completed my mission here. That being said, he kind of sniffs at the air, and you see him waggle his fingers. He goes, I sense that you have some connection with hair. You smell of demons and blood.
He must be the associate of Ran. Is it Ran? The
Rin?
demon, the demoness, Rin?
I thought that was Barry though. I'm so confused.
No, I think
No, it's not
Barry is
Barry.
just a weirdo. A fey weirdo, you know?
No, Barry's
But I
an
think-
all-powerful pixie.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Please.
It's-
No.
Okay,
Put a
I'm so
pocket
sorry.
dimension inside a well as he steals all the money from an entire town. Anyway.
Smart guy though.
Yeah.
But this guy, I think we have actually completed the mission that the demoness, the arch demoness, told us to do.
Talk. We haven't told Gear about that yet.
You servants of her?
I have
We
no
are.
idea. I have no
we
idea
are-
what they're
Perhaps.
talking about.
We are acquainted with her.
You
As
are
I-
acquainted with
We'll
her.
ex-
Do you know where to
we'll
find
explain
her?
later.
As I slowly move
No, but-
away from the entire group.
She seems to know where to find us.
And she seems pretty decent
We-
lady, actually.
If we'd done her little quest, why isn't she turning up and being like, "Oh, congratulations, you've done my quest"?
Well, she's imprisoned somewhere, isn't she? Like, she's supposed to be imprisoned in a certain plane away from Xavier.
But she's the one we've been speaking with.
Yeah, when we were on that special plane.
Right.
Like, wait. Speaking with quests, imprisonment demon, who are you guys talking about?
Just this nice lady we have met.
She helped us out with some sky sharks at one
A
point.
very
Yeah.
helpful raven-haired woman.
Sky sharks. That
Yeah,
sounds
blonde.
Long
terrifying.
story. Oh yes.
It was bad. Wait. Okay, wait.
Didn't
Wait.
taste very good either.
Yeah. So
Gearbox does the exact same thing I did. Just cranes his neck to the side and it's like, what?
we didn't want to, worry you about it. It's all fine, but I think Sethi was sent him. Mainly, it was Sethi really, who made this deal with Rin to come to this town and help with a problem, but she didn't specify. We don't know what we're doing exactly.
The story of our
Could
lives.
the problem perhaps have been the barrier or the fact that everyone in town is basically a mute, mundane zombie?
Definitely that.
That's what we
That's
thought.
what
Yeah.
Absolutely
that's
the
what we
latter.
thought. But she did mention an accomplice of her, right?
She did. She said that we needed to seek them out in this town.
I
and
would
that we
say
find
this
them.
would be the person. This guy here.
Like this guy's just
Yes,
standing there.
absolutely.
watching
Tell me
us.
everything.
It's like,
I'd like to know everything. Where is she? I need to talk to my friend.
Fred.
So you are friends.
Absolutely. What friends?
Why don't
Aren't
you
you
know
more
how to
like
reach out to her?
her servant or something?
Surely you should be able to contact her.
Oh, we are old friends. It would be wonderful. We've been trapped here for a long time. If you are servants of her, by all means, tell me where she
Not
is.
servants. More
I
like
don't know where she
accomplices.
is. We also want to find her.
She sent
Give me
us here, but she did not tell us how to contact her again.
What's the green thing in your hand? Sorry, I'm sorry, but we don't know where Rin is. We can't help you on that one. But what the heck is that green thing in your hands? Why did you want it so badly?
Sethi, give me a deception check. Quill, give me a persuasion check.
Uh-oh.
And just as a reminder, one thing you can do when you don't trust an NPC or someone in the world, you can ask me for an insight check. And depending on your role, you might be able to read a little bit more into what this figure is
Okay,
thinking.
I'd like to do an inside check, maybe.
Okay,
that
Paul.
was smart.
I would like to do an insight check on the group
Nice.
Oh!
I like it.
because they are. I'm not
I
being
like it.
told everything.
I
That's
mean,
very
you went with us stealing from a store, like
Because I didn't
half
like
an
him.
hour after you.
Because I hate that guy.
I do also wonder what's going on back in town now. Do you think
Yeah,
that
like
things
has everyone
are back to
woken up from their weird?
All right, that's a 19. So let's kind of look at the group and go, okay, you guys need to level with me, or else you're gonna find yourself less a party member. I'll just go back.
Gear, can we talk about this in detail after we get back to town? not
Give you the whole story, you
overhear.
know.
We can give you the whole story as we drink whatever the thing is at that bar or coffee place that they serve.
I'm
Once
not drinking
again,
there.
no one drinks the barrel.
Okay?
Maybe it's best not to
Why
have this
not?
conversation in front of this guy that we don't know or trust.
Oh, by all means, please enjoy your
Yeah,
conversation. I'm quite enjoying the company.
that's what I'm worried about.
My insight roll was 8. So
What do we
Wow.
need here?
Can I like help talk out as I'm not doing anything on my roll? Can I
You
help
were
you?
Yeah,
rolling
you,
something.
you can toss
You-
an insight as well. And
Oh, did I roll persuasion? Oh, I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah, you
yeah,
did.
you rolled
It was bad.
persuasion. We'll go through all that in a moment.
Yeah.
I don't want to interrupt you while you're bickering. It's good TV.
Maybe
Yeah.
we need to bring this guy back to town with us.
So
I mean, Yeah.
I'm not sure if I trust him. He's a drow.
well, you could hold him, talk, like tie him up or something.
Just gotta glare over at Talk and like, we're two tabaxis. You don't trust us either?
He doesn't trust anything but elves.
No, I adore elves. I trust Sethi. I trust Quill because we've been through some serious shit together. And Gear, you know what? I do trust you as well. You had my back as we were fighting. And that's all I need to trust somebody.
Fair. Well, what reason did you have to not trust this drow?
I mean, he's been imprisoned here for
Yeah, that is a bit
probably.
sus.
I mean, so are the
And-
fairies? Wait, I guess you have a point.
Yeah.
So he holds up the bead. And he goes, I feel that you are not being entirely honest with me, so I do not need to be entirely honest with you. So, as for what this is, you'll find out in time. Perhaps you just direct your vision up to the sky on a clear night. You'll figure it out.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that one bit.
Question for the group. Can I spear him?
I would
I'm
suggest
perfectly
that
fine
you.
with it. No, actually, something tells me we probably shouldn't.
Yeah. Wait. When you look up at a clear sky, we were stars. Remember once? Do you remember that? That was strange.
That
Do you
was
remember when we
strange.
turned into stars and then we went to that weird realm?
We are made of star stuff.
Definitely remember being a star, and now I'm hairy orc.
That's true.
I got a fur. Became a furry.
Oh no.
The dream of half of Ella's chat.
Okay. Can we? Okay. Wait. What did we roll? Did we get anything from the insight?
With
No,
an
my
8
insight was
insight,
8.
he seems on the level. With
God.
the deception and persuasion, again, like he said, I can see that you're not being entirely honest with me, so I have no need to be entirely honest with you. And he kind of leans down from his perch, and he says, I can see that you have taken on certain qualities of these apostates, but there is always a way. Tell me, do you want to survive what is to come?
I just kind of eyes wide survive. Well, I mean, that's what I've been doing, so I would hope to continue to survive. Why do you ask?
Well, your little charade of a world will soon end. He holds up the bead and he goes, It was already collapsing, and I have just removed one of its pillars. Right now,
Why would
you
you
can
do
He
slay
is a
such
yourself.
bad guy. He is a bad guy. See, my
He is a
insight
bad guy.
works.
What's that, Seppi?
Why would you do such a thing?
I was sent here on orders. If you swear yourself to the Raven Queen, when the time comes, I will ask her to judge whatever passes for your souls favorably. Perhaps you may even see an afterlife. So that is really not for me to say.
I still have some things I want to do before I get to my afterlife, so I'm not sure if I want to Take him on that offer.
Were you a star before we freed you?
Was I a star? Certainly no. I am a simple, humble servant of the Raven Queen.
So how have you spoken to the Raven Queen before?
Oh, absolutely. She sent me here to
On-
bring these
in this
apostates
world?
to justice.
Is she trying to unravel this world to get revenge on the people that imprisoned her or the gods that imprisoned her? Or is she doing that because she's trying to just free herself?
The Raven Queen.
Oh, yes.
She is not imprisoned. She merely sent me here to achieve justice for what was
So
unjustly taken.
you think that unraveling a whole world, a whole plane, is justice?
If this were a true plane, certainly. But
What
it
do you
is
mean?
what it is.
I feel pretty true and real standing
Yeah.
here in this plane.
I'm gonna pinch talk and just double check that we're still.
Yes, I feel real.
Give him a pinch. He feels fleshy and real.
Okay. What is going on?
I'll tell you what. I imagine some of you, and he looks at you, Gear, and pats the crystal one more time. I imagine you have some last goodbyes to say to this trash. However, I wonder if you have the powers that you need to do so. The spark now belongs to me. If you want to save her... Yeah, go ahead.
Is this actually Min Min imprisoned in there?
I know not this Min Min, but the apostate has been brought to justice.
Can I try and swipe the green thing whilst he's talking to Talk?
Do you want to try to jump up and grab it while he's up on
Trying
the
to
crystal?
grab out of his hands, yeah.
Or maybe send Tick, rather.
Give me a sleight of hand check with disadvantage, because he's
Because he can see me.
literally see you.
Oh god, what's that? Oh god, a bit of a... SpaghettiOs.
One more roll.
I think
Yeah, I'm just...
Rin
don't know where
might
that
be sending assassins
11.
after other gods.
So you you start to sneak your way up to grab his crystal, or the little bead, and he snatches away from you and he goes, I guess this is the end of discussion. Now is the time for testing. If you wish to save her, you'd better figure out what happened here. As for me, you hear a sound like breaking ice. Spiderweb cracks begin to form throughout the crystal. They race down the ridges and edges, and you all feel a sickening drop to your stomach as the entire creation shatters into a cloud of swirling crystal dust that glitters in the moonlight. Standing there amongst the grass, some of the stalks nearly as tall as she is, you see a diminutive gray-spotted feline wobble on her feet for a moment before collapsing to the ground. You see Iskaean hold up the small bead of light. Wisps of energy begin to circle around him. He points at you, and something begins to coalesce. A diminutive dervish swirling air. Two bright pinpricks of wicked green light fixate on you as a second creature begins to form. You hear skittering, and rising up over the mountain ridge, you glance up to see several skulls skittering towards you, long spider legs jutting out through the orifice of the ears, the jaw, the nose, and even the eyes, as the moonlight catches and reveals fangs that drip venom. This has been a wonderful experience, and I have learned quite a bit, but I'm afraid that all good things must come to an end. Let me leave you a small parting gift, and should you overcome, feel free to stop me. I'll be heading there. And you see him point off in a direction. Beneath the earth there lies a forgotten city where the ardent flame sleeps, waiting for a hero, I bet. She'll be quite disappointed to see me. He snaps his fingers, and around you, inky black darkness jettisons out, leaving you blind and freezing. You hear these wet, sucking sounds as a low, keening growl slams against dissonant whispers that bounce in your heads and minds. Failures. At this critical juncture, roll for initiative.
What did you do?
I'm sorry. I just wanted it.
I think he's a bad boy.
I
That's
can't believe we let him do his bad guy monologue and didn't even stop him.
Oh, that was a cutscene.
That's a cutscene. Yeah. The more you interrupt me in my bad guy monologues, the more the bad guy's level goes up.
Yes. Don't
Oh,
ever interrupt the
genius.
bad guy cutscenes.
Yeah.
It gets,
You're
as someone that's done
interrupting,
it before, it gets so much worse.
and he's just putting points into stats. He's just, okay.
I did roll. I don't know if it came up. Did you see that?
11.
Yes, 11.
Okay, thank you.
I got nat 20 for initiative, so
Nice. We'll give me a
Natty
moment.
20.
We'll start.
could have saved that for like hit or something. So,
Right.
when you said the ink black darkness, it's like a blind spell on us.
Yeah, I can't really represent it in Tailspire very well at the moment,
Mhm.
but you don't know how far this stretches.
It went down the
All
hole.
around you.
The dice went down the hole.
That's okay.
Yeah,
It'll
wait,
come
are
back.
we still like up here in this same area?
I think you're all probably right here in this central spot.
Okay.
Although Quill would be up a little bit further because she ran up to try to
Yeah,
snatch things.
Tick
Because
is
she made a
100% in the
mistake.
air where Tick is.
Okay, yeah.
That was done on
Tick
purpose.
can
And we-
floating around.
We don't know exactly who's after us here, right? Just we heard some noises and such,
Yeah.
of like spiders or something, but we don't know how many of them are, especially since we're blinded now.
Must be related to Rin.
I don't like spiders. I especially don't like spiders with skulls.
You know, I was actually starting to think that Rain might be okay, like wrongfully in prison or something like that, since she didn't want us hurting halflings and all that stuff. But now with the whole unraveling of the whole world thing, yeah,
I think she's just on like a power trip. She's on like a power trip. She's just like, hey, Sephi, you can't do the thing you love most anymore.
I don't know about
yeah,
that.
kicking the halflings.
No one is free from either good or evil, depending on where they stand normally. Everyone's a
Oh.
little.
Okay, we have a lot of things spawning out here now.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
I shouldn't have done it.
Jump into the,
I'm sorry.
I think
Jump
this
into the
was
initiative.
quite inevitable.
Hold up real
Are they-
quick. I'm just fighting with the initiative.
No
Oh, okay.
worries.
Are they tornadoes with hands?
Little air elementals, yeah.
Okay, great. Just checking.
So you had the opportunity to see them kind of skittering down in the darkness, and I'm going to hide them one more time. I couldn't add them to the initiative when they were
Fine.
No worries.
there.
Are they
You
really
don't know
gross?
where any of them are.
Oh, good.
With the
Uh,
blindness, do we have like disadvantage on attack rolls or something?
Unless you have blind sight, you will have disadvantage on anything.
Okay.
Where would we find that? Under spells.
Under, I think under your main character stats, but I don't think
Right.
any of you have blind
No,
sight.
I don't.
Yeah, I
think
didn't
so.
think so.
I don't have blind fighting or blind sight or devil sight.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
True sight, anything like that.
I do have something, but we'll cross that bridge when my initiative turn gets here.
But you do have the option to kind of swing out wildly your group members are around you. You don't know how far this darkness goes. You feel like it's in a certain area around you, but you're not sure quite how far it is. You just hear like gross, like seafood things kind of slopping around all around you
Ew.
within the darkness. Yeah, it's awful. Actually, Sethi, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Okay,
Watch us all get Eldritch blasted right now.
Whoever wants to translate into the game. Tell you what, it's 11 plus 3, 14.
Okay, a
D&D
14.
Beyond.
That's enough. Being a warlock, you know this spell is called the Hunger of Hadar. And you know it creates a radius of darkness around you. And staying within that radius not only slows you down, but will actually like suck the warmth out of your body over time, as well as damage you if any of the, there's like these sort of like otherworldly tentacles within the darkness, and if those touch you, acid damage, I believe. So you know this.
Great.
Your group members don't know this. But the last thing you all saw was these creatures aggressing upon you, and then darkness. Yeah, what's that talk?
We are all quite like next to each other besides Shrimp, right? Ella is away.
I'm pretty
You
good.
saw
I'm-
Ella. You saw Quill run up a few feet ahead.
But she's
Rest.
also enveloped in darkness, so the way this looks like, this darkness must be pretty much throughout this
Covered the whole area.
whole small shrine area. Maybe if we jump back down into the hole, we will be out of the darkness, and then we can fight whatever is coming out of the darkness in a way that we can actually see it. And maybe the
let me
fairies are gonna
put
help
everyone-
us.
Need to let Bean out real quick.
Okay, absolutely. Let me put everyone's turn in order. I forgot to do that. So Tuck, you're up first, followed by Gear. And I think Tick operates on your turn too, right?
Yes, Tick operates following my turn, so his
Yeah.
initiative will go immediately after mine.
Bill, Sethi. Okay.
Apparently, Hunger of Hadar is a great spell as long as you're the one casting it.
It is a great spell as long as you're the one casting it. That is very accurate.
I need to look into that spell for
Yeah.
another campaign. But anyway,
Alrighty. Tuck, we're up at the top of the order with you.
Okay. I kind of blindly grope around, seeing if I can touch Sathi or Gear, who are next to me. And if I can touch Sathi, I'm gonna try casting Protection from Evil and Good on her. Can I
Okay.
actually touch her? Is she around? Is
Give
she
me a
close
perception
enough?
check.
Alright, because she should be close enough, right?
I mean, ostensibly,
That's 12.
a 12. Roll a d6.
Okay.
You're gonna
a-
smack her around the face.
On a 1 or 2. Okay, so on a 1 or 2, you would have grabbed Sethi. At this moment, you've grabbed something. You don't know what it is.
Oh no, I don't like that at all.
Well, I'm thinking it's Sathi, so I will cast Protection from Evil and Good.
Okay.
I am blind, so I'm doing it.
Don't be a spider.
It was like, oh, Sathi was right here. I grabbed there, touching something, and I'm like, okay, you're Protection from Evil and
You're
Good.
just like-
Bada, bada, bada.
Playing patty cake with a spider.
As I hear
Okay.
you finish casting it, I call out, Talk! Are you out there?
I'm like, Alright, I would like to this was my action. Can I, as a bonus action, can I like prepare if something comes at me, I'm gonna jab it? Because I don't
You
see
used
anything.
your action already.
Okay, so as a bonus.
But if you have a bonus action that
Can I do that as bonus action or not?
You can't attack as
Like
a bonus action. So, like, preparing an attack uses your reaction and your action together.
Okay.
But if you have a
Then-
bonus action that you can prepare,
I'm
that's
not
an
sure if I want to prepare a bonus action right now. I think I will just look around very carefully and also very confused.
Okay, you're just gonna stay where you are.
Yes,
quick-
because I don't want to move, because I don't want to fall into that hole. I know the hole is around, I can't see it. I don't want to like step to my left and just fall through.
Quick question, sorry. Are the
Yeah.
bad guys, can they still see, or are they also blinded?
You don't know.
Oh. Okay.
Go ahead, give me a nature check.
Nature check.
Since you're a druid.
I'm a druid and I love nature and green things. That was my song. And it was bad. An 8.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Dang
No
it.
idea whether they can see you or not. But so Tuck, you're ending your turn.
Yeah, I'm just holding to what I think is Sethi. After I
Okay.
cast that, and I'm looking around confused.
Okay, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, great. That's what I wanted to do, actually.
Oh.
15.
Okay, 15. Okay, so Tuck, you hear something kind of slurping in the darkness. You duck your head and you feel a tentacle just like graze above where your kind of new fur is, and your fur just, like, oh, I dodged that. You get the feeling staying inside this darkness is real dangerous. All right,
So
Gear,
gross.
you're up.
Alright, so I can't see anything and I'm looking around. I'm looking for Tick and I'm like yelling out, Tick, come back, Tick! And I just cast Fairy Fire, and out from me, like multiple flares shoot up out of my armor and go off in the air. A huge dazzling, sparkling light, covering everything in fire and violet. And everyone in a 20-foot radius needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay,
Us-
that includes
us as
your
well?
people too.
Yes.
Oh, good.
So maybe we'll also get blinded by light, not just the darkness.
Threw my dice into a tree and it went badly.
I'm at 10.
I'm going to go a 9. Pretty bad.
Checking my stuff. So what's your spell DC?
So the spell itself is a dexterity saving throw of 13. So anyone that
13.
fails is outlined in red light for up to a minute.
Okay. So one of the air elementals saves.
Might actually be quite handy for us,
Any
I
at-
guess.
First spider saves. Second spider fails. Third spider fails. And fourth spider succeeds. So you
anyone that-
managed.
Oh, sorry. So anyone
go
that
ahead, go ahead.
fails cannot be under the benefit of being invisible.
Mhm.
Do we see
So-
the outlines now?
So here's the interesting thing.
Uh-oh.
Some of you did fail, and some of you are affected by fairy fire. However, Gear, as you cast the spell, you kind of know, like you feel like your fairy fire wisps of light manage to tag things. You feel like it succeeds. Nothing lights up though. And you feel that within this magical darkness, the whatever this eldritch evil is, it actually like snuffs out all sources of light. But you get the feeling like if things are not within the darkness, they will definitely be illuminated. Those that failed.
All right. So, I'm going to try to see if I can remember where the hole is. And I'm going to throw my body down it.
Okay.
So I'm going to move in the direction that I think the hole is.
Okay. Interesting. Go ahead and give me another perception check just to see if you can keep your bearings about you.
That's a nat 1.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, you fumble around in the darkness, and we're gonna say you move away from the hole. Which one is gear? There we go. Thank you. So you move about 10 feet in a direction that you think is the hole. You keep waiting to fall, but you don't, and you actually feel some stone platform beneath your feet. You know that you probably went in the opposite direction.
So I start cursing, knowing that I've gone the wrong way. And then I start filling around for Min. It's like, I have to save the goddess. And I was like, no, I have to save myself. And I just cast Sanctuary on myself.
You cast Fairy Fire already.
Oh yeah, never mind. Sorry, I bet.
Sure, that's okay. I know spells. They're a pain.
Well, I just kind of curl up into a ball and hope nothing hits me with my shield over my body. So I take the defensive action.
Oh no.
Also used your action already.
Wait, Sanctuary is a bonus action, isn't it?
Defensive. That's for a monk if you burn up your key. But a defensive action is a full action.
Oh no, I meant the Sanctuary. Sanctuary is a bonus action.
Sanctuary is a bonus action, but you already cast the spell.
Okay, so yeah, you can only cast one spell a turn. Okay, well then, I just cower.
One spell and one bonus action cantrip.
I am new to spellcasting, my bad.
That's okay, don't worry about it.
It's so
We're all
complicated.
new.
Don't apologize.
Alright, so I'm just gonna curl up into a ball.
I guarantee you, like, in a year from now when you're fighting the big bad guy at the end, you'll still be like, and I'm gonna cast that, and be like, you already cast the spell. That's okay. It's complicated. It's not your fault. I do it all the time too on my cleric.
Oh, look at that chonker.
All right. We shift over. So Tick's got his turn. I guess Tick would actually be able to see. We'll say this guy failed. We'll say this guy failed. 2 spiders failed and one of the wind elementals failed.
How many wind elementals are there?
You saw 2 of them. You don't know how many there are if Escaean created any more afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spiders, so correct.
But you did see 2. And Tick's able to actually see these creatures kind of beginning to scramble down, illuminated with the fairy fire.
So from above, you can actually see into the darkness.
Your mic?
Can't hear
I
you.
think I have to roll myself to for fairy fire, don't I?
Probably.
Yeah, I never rolled a dexterity saving throw, so I'll do that real quick.
Sure. But is Tick doing anything? I don't know what Tick's options are.
Oh, okay. I 100% did not fail the fairy fire roll. Great.
Managed to dodge out of that.
Alright, if Tick can see, Tick would probably fly down and try to attack the closest thing to me.
Okay, so
Because
Tick,
since I cannot take since I can't do anything for a bonus action, I can command Tick to attack. I would just yell out attack.
okay, that's fair. Then Tick will fly down and attack the spider.
Get him.
It would be the very first thing Tick sees.
Okay.
I can.
And he'll be using a force strike from 30 feet.
Oh, okay. Does he have a little bit aerial attack?
Yeah.
Pick and a fly.
Bombing run.
Yeah, I like it.
Flies over, shits on the guy below.
Alright, so that's a 10. So that is a 14 hit.
Okay, that just hits. So go ahead and roll your damage. Doesn't just hit, but pretty close.
Alright, so that is 2 plus 4. So 4 force damage.
Okay, awesome. So Tick manages to blast this little spider, and I believe that is the end of that turn.
Yes.
So Quill, you're up, my friend.
Right. So
Quill, can you turn into an animal that's gonna see stuff?
that's what I was thinking, but I don't think there really is. I was talking to chat about it because I don't know. It's like maybe a mole, but they're pretty weak.
Somebody's gonna step on you.
I think maybe a giant snake has dark vision or blind sight.
Giant snake.
Well, dark
Yeah.
vision, we have dark vision as well, but this is different, right?
So something like that.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of them that have actually
I think
anything.
the giant
you-
constrictor snake, maybe.
There's a giant poisonous snake. What do you have? Blind sight. 10 foot of blind sight.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. That could be a big snake.
Technically, he has a swimming speed, but I don't care.
Oh yeah.
I don't care. I'll let you get away with it. Maybe a level 4 anyway. I think you can use swimming speed creatures. You're all good.
Interesting. Okay. Let's why not? Let's
Can you
pick
do a
like-
challenge rating 2 creature?
I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. Challenge
You
rating
know that
2.
if I see a
Circle of the Moon
giant-
Druid can transform into challenge rating 2 creatures as early as 6th level.
As
Six.
early as 6th level, so you're not 6
Yeah,
yet.
be
so I
level
think you're
6.
stuck.
Do that.
Yeah. So.
It's maybe for the best, because you know, if I saw a giant snake in this darkness, I would stab that thing.
Yeah, maybe it's a bad idea to turn to a snake. Maybe can I, because I'm closer to the actual like shrine itself, right? Can I like climb up it to try and get out of the darkness?
Yeah. Absolutely. So you're going to try to move forward.
Yeah. And
Okay.
Yeah,
How far
scramble
are you
inside.
moving forward?
how far away is the wall pit that I could potentially climb?
You're not totally sure. It's between 10 and 15 feet in front of you. You saw before the darkness kind of swept you.
Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna just walk forward until, like, with my hands out until I can feel it. And I don't
Okay.
bang into a spider on the way.
All right. You manage to walk up. You bump into the wall. On the way by, though, one of the air elementals is going to try to whack you in the head
Okay, seems fair.
with a 3 plus 5, so an 8. I don't think that hits.
Mate, nah.
Okay. So, Quill, you kind of walk forward. Just as your paws hit the wall in front of you, you emerge from the darkness and you're able to see again.
Oh,
You feel like the edge of the darkness is one edge of the darkness that you can see is right there, right behind you.
amazing. Okay, great. So I can see now. That's good stuff.
It's gracious. Can she see the fairy
Oh, I can
fire
just see a big-
inside?
Cloud of black,
No.
I assume.
Yeah, you turn around and you just see like this inky sphere of black.
Okay. Well, that's
You do look
Better
around.
than
You
nothing.
do see a couple spiders, kind of up on the
Good.
walls.
that's
Uh,
good.
Ark.
news.
Question. Since Dick
What's
could see the animals or the outlined animals inside of the spear from above, but Quill cannot see it from the side.
So this air elemental you can see. You kind of walked through the air elemental. So that's the
Ew.
one that's why I took a whack at you.
I've got air elemental bits on me.
Yeah. The other creatures, you can see them. They're about to jump into the darkness you sense.
Okay.
But yeah, that's kind of what you've got your eyes on.
Right then.
Let's
Let's
talk.
beat some stuff up, shall we? Can I cast? Maybe I'll use infestation. Maybe I can try. Can I try and do infestation on one of the spiders that's like on the edge, so I can try and like knock them off?
That you
work?
get the feeling that they're already sort of like crawling down the wall. Best you could do is probably. You're definitely not going to be able to knock them off with an infest.
Since
Yeah,
they're
probably.
hairy legsies.
Probably just piss them off some more. Oh man. Oh wait, I have my magic missile wand. You create 3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice, so you can see within range. A dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to its target. Can I do that? Can I do that to like all the spiders I can see?
Yeah, you can cast up to however many charges. Like it, you can use more
Like
charges to cast the spell at a higher level.
Yeah. Okay. Can I do? Ooh. I think I just need one. I just want to hit the 3 spiders I can see.
Okay. So you just want to create 3 darts. You just want to use 1 charge.
So just 1 charge, yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and roll 3 1d4.
Okie dokie.
3d4.
Whoop. Okay, I'm accidentally rolling 1, but bear with.
That's okay. You just roll 2 more.
2 more of those. So 10 plus 1 is that?
So it looks like 1 hits for 4, 1 hits for 5, and 1 hits for 4. You want to direct them at each spider, or do you want to direct all of them at one?
I'm just gonna hit each spider. It's gonna piss them all off at once.
All right. So you manage to blast one of the spiders for 4 damage. You blast another one of the ones coming down the wall for 5 damage. And you get the other one for an additional 4 damage. So, yeah, you take out your wand and kind of swipe it around. These little crystal blue darts circle around the wand, and then and you see little bursts of magical energy strike. All right, that's your action.
Yep. And I already moved, technically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Yep.
Sethy, trapped within the darkness.
Boy,
And I guess
boy.
Gear,
Sethy,
could you do me a favor?
Yes.
Yeah, let me jump back. Could you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Seth, do you feel protected from evil and good?
No, not one bit. Why
No,
you ask?
Chuck Quill, you feel protected from evil and good.
Do I?
It's Quill!
Oh,
Oh,
no,
What
nice,
an
okay.
absolute treat.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
hey,
Quill.
thanks. Good talk. I feel pretty protected right now. Thanks a lot.
Damn it, I rolled for tick again.
That's okay. What is what's your dexterity saving throw?
That was
bonus?
That was 11.
Okay. That I mean, did you roll using tick stat sheet, or did you roll using?
I rolled using my stat sheet. I don't have the one pulled
Okay.
up for tick.
Okay.
I just have the basic one pulled up for tick.
Cool. Just want to make sure the numbers are right.
Okay.
So you take 6 acid damage as one of those tentacles wraps around your leg and begins eating through your armor.
Fine.
All right.
Oh, that's
Sorry,
nice.
I forgot to do that. As a saving throw. Sethy, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. You're up.
No, that's okay. That's okay. Can I feel anything near me? Can I kind of stick my hands out? See what's
Sure.
nearby?
Ew.
Give me a perception check.
You're gonna touch something gross. Like talk.
Oh.
Harsh.
I have to go let my cat out. I'll be back.
Okay.
No worries.
18.
An 18. You kind of flailing around. You manage to very lightly. So you manage to both like kind of splaying your arms out like this. You feel talk in your left hand, and in your right hand, as you stretch out, you feel like one of those spider legs. You just kind of grab it for a second, like oh.
Ah!
Ew.
Ugh.
Nice.
Oh, okay. It might be time to try this out. I'm gonna.
She did the same when she touched me. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh! Psychic damage.
Ugh.
Yeah, to be fair, Top's like partly hairy as well, so he probably
Yeah.
does feel a bit
Yeah,
of
weird, weird texture to his skin, really. So, nothing about this has been pleasant. But I'm gonna take those new gloves and make sure that they're nice and tight on my hands, and I'm going to reach upwards and channel my energy, and my fist will begin gleaming with a silvery arcane light. So I'm gonna take an action as well and try a melee spell attack against that terrible, terrible spider. Let's see.
Very good. So you roll, because you're blind, you roll with disadvantage.
Okay, so 1d10.
No, so roll your d20 twice and add in your spell. So you can roll your
D10?
spell attack.
Sorry.
It's a d20. That's okay.
Is it? Okay.
Roll your spell attack first.
Okay. Let me throw this out here. Sorry, I accidentally brought it up.
That's okay. We got to make sure
Okay.
you hit.
D20. Right. Fuzzy today, I tell you what. Ugh.
And roll one more time.
Okay.
but it won't matter that much.
Yeah.
17.
Already rolled a 6.
Unfortunately, it's with disadvantage, so the 6. What's your spell casting modifier?
That's so cruel.
Where do I see that?
It would be,
+4.
if you look at your Eldritch Blast, +4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, like your fist gleams and the darkness snuffs it out once again. You go in for that punch and you just catch air. Your fist is still gleaming though, like it stays until you hit something, but
Sure.
unfortunately you missed this round.
Okay, what else can I do? I think that's probably it for me this turn.
Okay.
Well,
And can I like shout to the group, just be like, hey, it's not like you can get out of the darkness over here. Like there's an edge.
Yeah, like you could have done that, like run, run towards my voice or something.
can I still move?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got your movement.
Excellent. All right, I
Well,
will
I
try
thought to do that
to.
then. I probably should have thought to do that earlier, but never mind.
I will try to stumble over towards Quill, and follow the sound of her voice. Should I roll anything for this, or?
Give me a perception check just to see how well you're able to, throughout all the chaos of this battle, if you're able to suss her out.
I like the names.
A 20. It's a dirty
Okay.
20.
Over
but It's a
here.
20.
Yeah, absolutely. You can make your way up. So we'll say you make your way over here, just barely breaking through the darkness.
We're just gonna be trapped against the wall now, but I thought that was helpful.
It has been our
Yes.
hour and a half. If we want to take a quick 5-minute whenever, just throwing it out there.
Yeah. That's
Let's
okay,
wait
we'll do
until
that.
it's our turn again. I
Yeah,
wanna
let's
see
go
what the
through the
spiders
round.
do.
Absolutely.
So, Sethi, as you break melee range with the spider, it is going to take an attack at you, and it would be a 16 to hit.
Oh, 13 AC. So it does
Okay.
hit.
So our good friend the spider.
Bad friend.
A
Bad
bad friend.
Spider.
Going to be a much
Terrible.
worse friend here in a second. More permanent friend.
Oh.
These things are awful.
Oh.
So you take
And one of them, Boris.
1d4 plus 3 piercing damage. So you take 7 piercing damage, Sethi.
Cripes. All right.
And
Got it.
Venomous as well. Oh no.
Sethi, you kind of keep walking forward. You feel something unpleasant on your face.
Oh.
And as you break out of the darkness, so Quill, you see this. Sethi kind of breaks out. Sethi, it's still dark. You can't see anything. But Quill,
Ooh.
you see
Yeah.
Sethi emerging from the darkness with the spider like squarely on her face.
Oh,
And the skull kind of like a second skull poking out there.
so just
Oh, this is some alien thing.
Sethi, what the hell? Get that spider off your face.
No, what thing on my face? What are you talking about?
All
Oh
right.
my god.
Let's go through some of these turns. So Aren't I Cute is going to go ahead and going to go into your space, Quill.
Get out of my
And
space. I don't like
Yeah,
that.
right?
Have a bubble.
when it moves into your space, give me a strength saving throw.
Oh dear. It's just a straight D20. Come on, be kind to me. 17.
Oh, nice. Okay, you absolutely managed to save.
So strong.
So you do take 1d8 plus 1 bludgeoning damage. So 6 rounded down to 3. So you take 3 bludgeoning damage as this thing starts buffeting you.
Okay.
But you
could have
feel
been
it
worse.
actually like try to pick you up and throw you back into the darkness. But you manage to resist it.
Stupid weak wind.
But it's still like there, swirling around you. You see
Oh.
those little green eyes like whirling around, almost dizzying.
Ew. I don't like these monsters.
Where's the other one? Where'd he go?
Good question.
He's fine if he's gone.
There we
You're
go.
asking the wrong, you're the
Oh.
wrong people.
Escane's
Oh,
breakfast burrito.
He's right
And
on top of
Yeah, directly on top of Gear. So he's going to try to move in Gear. I need you to make a strength saving check as well.
That is a 9.
It's a bit
9.
better than what you
Okay.
rolled in D&D Beyond.
Yes,
So-
yes it is.
Unfortunate. So you are picked up by this air elemental and thrown backwards. You land on your back, knocked prone, as you take. So you take 5 plus 1. So you take 6 bludgeoning damage. And you are knocked prone within the darkness.
Oh dear. You don't want that. That one of those spiders is gonna mount your face.
All right. Nightmare Fuel 16. Where are you, my friend? Tuck, you feel spidery legs come up around you, beginning
Of course I do.
to scramble up your side. That's a 23 to hit.
I think that hits.
Okay. So, Tuck, you take 7 piercing damage. Let me double check that. 7 piercing damage. And you feel this critter kind of settle in on top of your face.
That's so gross.
Why not? Just
It's
why not?
giving me goosebumps just thinking about it.
The second spider is going to rush down and gear. It's going to try to bite into you. I think that'll hit anyway without advantage. So gear. You take 5 piercing damage here. And you feel something skitter up onto your face and settle down.
Oh, everyone's got spiders on their faces.
Can we just embrace our inner spider now and
Other
become one
spider
with
We all
them?
become Spider-Man.
Yeah.
race into the darkness. This one was already mounted up on Sethi. So Sethi, give me a Constitution saving throw, Sethi.
Okay. $15.
15. Okay, very nice. So, Sethi, you feel this thing, a sort of stinger, puncture into your chest. It doesn't hurt, but you feel something burning within you as poison rushes through your veins. But you actually manage to summon up whatever little like warlock stamina, magical energy that you have and neutralize the poison. The thing is still very much stuck on your face, but you feel like you managed to resist the nastiest thing it can do.
There's no way we can miss if we try to attack the spider is like on our face, right?
I mean,
yourselves
you can
in
take
the
You'll
face.
find a way.
Yeah.
Just stab myself in the face.
Why are you hurting yourself? Why are you hurting yourself?
Nat 1. Not only do you miss, you managed to chip your own tooth.
There we go. Yeah. If you guys need a break, or if you all need a break, go ahead.
Yeah.
Grab a 5. We'll come back for the next round of combat. And we'll see.
And Ark, you can clear all of these dice from here. 'Cause it's getting crowded.
What do you mean?
Getting crowded. You don't like my children?
One of them's vibrating constantly.
Yeah.
That's
Get
the
weird
magic
vibrating
god.
kids out of here. Come on.
Fine, they are banished.
Right. I'll be back in a couple minutes then. I'm gonna get a drink.
All right.
I will also be back in a few.
Okay, sounds good.
Me
Back
three?
in
Break, everybody.
a while.
Back at the top of the round. Last round, again, most of you found yourselves within darkness. Sethi, technically you made it out. You don't feel the frozen cold anymore, but certainly you're still blind for some reason. You're beginning to put together 2 and 2 why that is. You feel the thing on her face, kind of stabbing into you. Yeah, most of you now have a little face hugger, best friend. And that puts us up at the top of the round. Talk. You are within the darkness.
Also, I don't see the initiative anymore. I can actually move my character right now.
Oh, that's weird. How about everybody else?
Let's take a peek here.
Oh, you can move your character because it's your turn.
Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, I was like, yeah, but I do not see the initiative for some. Oh, now I can see it. Okay,
I
never
can
mind.
see it.
It's fine. It's all good. Thanks. Life as well.
Coco's having a talk moment.
It's time to start the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't be tired, Coco. It's only like 12 p.m. Midday.
Alright. Alright. Zephyr Strike!
What? Are you Zephyr striking?
Zephyr
Just
Strike
fling
is-
it out.
No, Zephyr Strike is just a cast. I'm not actually striking anything. It's a cast, you know? It's
Okay.
a bonus action, actually. Zephyr
Right.
Strike is my bonus action. So, since we came up here from this hole, I was standing in the same spot as I climbed up when we were talking to that guy. So I do know that just behind me is that hole. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump back in there.
Oh
and
my
try
god.
to escape this darkness. Because I know exactly where it is.
Once you get a nat 1 and get glitter bombed again.
Okay.
Do I have to roll for something?
I'll give you the chance. So go ahead, jump down the hole, but I want you to roll because you're still blind. So I want you to roll an acrobatics check to see how hard you hit the ground.
I really wanted you to say roll for hole.
Maybe
So
I
bad.
will land on my face and crush the face hugger.
God,
If I roll one, you have to give me that one.
his fangs are gonna
Okay,
go like
13.
into your head.
Okay,
Details.
so a 13. So you're gonna take some damage jumping down the hole. You hit the ground unaware of where the ground is. So you weren't able to brace yourself. So you take full damage on that. But you hit the ground. You know you're on the ground. You're still blind. This thing is up on your face, like you feel it kind of digging into the sides of your face with its sharp spider feet.
Did I take 7 damage?
Yeah, you took 7 bludgeoning damage from falling.
Good. I'm almost dead. It's fun.
Good.
All right. So-
Good.
There's your movement. There's your bonus action.
And now, I will very carefully place my spear underneath my chin, but not actually my chin, underneath whatever is there, aimed away from my face and stab upwards.
So I'd like you to roll an attack roll, and I will let you take the attack roll as a straight attack.
What does that mean? I rolled 23.
Oh,
Okay,
nice roll.
there you go. Because you're blinded, you take disadvantage, but the thing
Oh,
is
right.
technically on your face.
It's
so
on my face. I can grab it with one hand and stab in that direction with the other. or
If you're
something.
brave enough to take a stab at your own face, I'll.
Oh, I am.
I was
Oh,
fully
I am.
expecting him to impale himself.
All right. Yeah, I was expecting it too, but I expected you to go down there and just find a self-inflicted spear wound.
That is 10 damage, and I
Okay.
use
Right.
my Zephyr Strike extra damage thing. So that's 1d8. Oh, let me roll that. So that's 10 plus 6. That's 16 damage.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
You you get the spear in there, close enough that it shaves away a little bit of that fuzz. You pull it, slicing cleanly through the spider. A little bit of acid spray kind of sticks against your cheeks, but you manage to shake it off without damage. You murdered that poor spider.
Nice.
All right, Talk.
Good
I
job.
think that's about the limit of your turn.
I yell
you can
back
see
up.
it. You can see
I
it.
am not coming back up there.
Oh dear.
One of these dies having a stroke here.
Yeah, that patch of ground they do not like.
Okay, Gear, you're up.
So I reach up towards the sky and I remember I have the ring on, and I use the Ring of Grammarian to cast Thunder Cave, creating a cave of thunder surrounding me in a 15-foot cube, pulsing inwards as I cover my ears and just hope that it does something.
Oh wow.
Interesting choice. Thunder Cave. Alrighty. 15 feet around you. I'll give them all a dexterity saving throw. Or I'll give them a constitution saving. So the one closest to you,
Are me and Sephi
Fails.
safe, or are we in the blast zone?
you
So-
are just outside of it.
Ooh.
You can hear thunder and lightning.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Very frightening.
Let me check the saving throw on our good friend.
Galileo
you're-
Figaro.
Spell DC is 13?
Yes.
Okay. So the other two creatures, the wind elemental and the spider, managed to save. But the one right next to you, he does take damage. What's usually the damage on Thunder Wave?
They take half on failed. I mean, sorry, on saving, and then full on fail, and then they're normally pushed 10 feet away from you, but all of this sound is pulsing inwards. So
Yeah,
I don't.
it would be pulled into you. So go ahead and roll damage on it.
That's
Four?
4.
Okay.
Oh, just 4. Just 4 damage.
Yep. So the other 2 take 2 damage. And the one on your face kind of gets really like vacuumed up a little bit closer to you. And you feel a little uncomfortable about this.
They're like eating spider butts right now.
And I'm gonna use half my movement to stand up, so I'm not prone anymore.
Okay.
Oh, you were casting this on the floor, like, whoa, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, kind of gets pushed down. Okay.
Artsy.
And
I
then-
don't want to be a nuisance, but that dies, man. Could we just please clear it? It's
Absolutely.
going crazy there.
There you go.
Thank you.
It's fucking.
Just
Twerking.
throw it down the hole when you throw your dice, boys. Throw it down the hole.
Throw it down the hole.
And then I am going to use my bonus action to command Gear to swoop down and use Cure Wounds on me.
Okay. Okay. Cool. We can go through that. So, Hick's going to swing down. And...
Sorry, Tick, not Gear. Now I'm getting
Yeah.
them confused.
That's okay. I know where you're going. So Tick's gonna swing down, cast Cure Wounds on you. So go ahead, roll your Cure Wounds. Fantastic.
Ooh. Damn.
Oh damn, son.
All right. And are you going to move at all with Gear before the end of your turn?
I'm going to try to hold on to Gear and have Gear lead me to where the hole is.
You mean hold on to Tick and
Tick, sorry, not Gear. I'm Gear.
That's okay.
It's good to
Blindness.
I'm having an
confusion.
identity crisis at the moment.
It's all good. We'll say, yeah. Go ahead and how to do this. Because technically Tick would take the turn afterwards, but we can kind of negotiate it like this. Go ahead and have Tick roll a perception check. We'll see if Tick can suss through the darkness and get you
You and your
Eat the
spider
hole.
friend. Hey, if you jump down, I can stab you in the face.
That would just be a 6.
to. Okay, so you kind of get nearish the hole, but it takes a couple extra steps. And since you used half your movement to just get up, and this area's rough movement, you managed to get just to the edge of the hole. You could probably, you can feel it, and you can probably get down there on your next turn. But at the end of your turn, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw, since you're within the Hunger of Hadar. Five. So you take, and give me a dexterity saving throw with Tick as well.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh,
Tick's good.
It's okay.
Tick's fine.
Tick's fine.
But unfortunately, Gear, you take 6 acid damage as that tentacle that was wrapped around your foot squeezes tighter. You can hear your armor sizzling.
Oh jeez.
Alrighty, Quill.
It's my go.
Sure go.
Hooray. Can I? Okay, so I'm in the wind elemental, right? It's all fluffing up my fur.
It's swirling around you. It's not interfering with you in any way.
Okay. How the hell do you kill a wind elemental? Can you slice wind?
I mean, you break wind.
Yeah, you can. If I could pull it out on command, I 100% would. Let's think about this for a second. Can I... It'll take a swipe at me, won't it, if I move?
If you move out of its melee range.
I'm in very much in melee range. Can I would like to, like, climb higher so that I can see over the... Like, is the hole in the darkness? It's a weird sentence.
You just look back. You don't even know if the hole is within the darkness. It's just this empty black orb.
Okay.
Sphere.
I would like
hemisphere.
to... I would like to... If I was to cast Infestation on the wind and try and move it, would that also be casting on me because I'm on the same spot?
No, that'll be fine. You've got control over your insect.
Move yourself through the infestation.
Don't want to, like, drown myself in disgusting bugs. Okay, cool. Can I try and do that then? I would like to cast Infestation on the wind.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Needs to make a
Constitution saving throw of 12.
Definitely failed. So
Perfect, and then I roll for damage because it gets
Yep.
poison damage as well. Then it will be a fart cloud. 4.
Okay.
And then you roll a d4 for the direction
Okay.
as well. Oh, that levels up that spell next level. That'll be
All
exciting.
right. You got 3.
Oh, did you roll? Okay, perfect. I also got 3. Snap. So 3 is east.
Okay.
Can it do that? Or have I just...
Yeah. It air elementals specifically, they're not really affected by very much. So the air elemental is just kind of whirling with bugs. Like the bugs actually manage to change its trajectory, and it just moves off just a little bit. Sethi, you
It
feel
goes to east, it goes directly to
unpleasant
south.
buzzing breeze next to your ear.
Sorry. It wasn't on purpose, I swear. I can't control it.
Yeah.
Since the spider's that way.
We just have to send all the bugs out, of course.
Oh yeah, I could be trying to get that spider off your face, but never mind. So that was my main action, right?
Mhm.
I would like to gamper up the shrine.
Okay.
Try and get a bird's eye view of the situation.
Cool. Yeah, go ahead. You can climb up. How high would you like to go?
How high can I go? I can go like 30 foot, right? I think my climbing thing is pretty much the same. Or 20
Sure.
maybe.
I'll let you jump up.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I just want to go like 20 foot up. I don't need to be that... Maybe not even that far. 15. 15 foot's enough. Just so I'm out of reach of the...
Kind of scamp you
Monster.
over there.
Aw. And yeah, I just want to... Can I like do... I don't know if this is... Am I allowed to? This is part of my go. Can I just do like a quick like perception just so I can take in... Can you just describe to me what I can see?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
So you kind of peer down. You see directly below you Sethi sort of struggling with...
Surrounded. Thanks to me.
yeah, she's having a tough time.
Yeah. Sorry.
You see the spider mounted on her face. You see the air elemental kind of buzzing near her. The other air elemental you don't see. You just see that wall of darkness. The other spider you don't really see. It's skirting the edge of the darkness.
Okay.
Yeah, you just mainly see those two things at the exact moment.
Perfect. I think I'm done. Thank you very much for your time.
Absolutely. Sethi.
Yeah. Oh boy, what to do
Rough
here?
times.
It is. This is not a good time at all. I think I'm gonna take aim at that little spiderling that's on my face and try to cast a fireball on it.
A
Change
fireball?
your hair.
Yeah. Why not? It's time for a haircut.
Doesn't
Oh
that
my
have
God. Firebolt. I'm sorry.
Okay, that changes. That's a big difference.
Fireball.
No, you have
Fireball.
fireball. Yeah. You still also have the Adon's Furious Fist
Yep.
still activated.
You can fist the spider.
I would rather not fist the spider.
Okay.
I like how you.
So
Pass
Maybe
on
just
that.
like, yep, I know. I want to fire.
So
Fire,
if
please.
you're gonna cast your firebolt, go ahead and roll a straight attack roll.
Oh,
Since you're
please.
attacking
You can
yourself.
Just grab it.
And how do we do that again? I'm sorry. I know you mentioned this earlier.
Oh, just a d20. Yeah, you
Got
can,
it.
No,
Thought so.
in your thing. You
It's
can just
you don't have disadvantage because it's on your face.
It's right on your face.
10.
10 plus your spell casting modifier.
For firebolt, that would be a +6.
A +6, so
Nice.
16 to hit. 16 absolutely hits.
All right.
Yes. Toast it.
Fingers
Toasted.
crossed.
It's another delicious meal we can have
Rolling
later.
out a good
Roasted
ah,
spiders.
Tiny
Yeah.
little moat.
Three.
Tiny moat.
That's
All
a
right. So Sethi, you kind of catch this thing with your firebolt. Now your face is on fire.
Wow.
The spider is sort of like shuddering. It is hurt incredibly terribly. It has.
Ew.
Brave move there.
You have a shuddering on fire spider on your face, is what I'm hearing.
Okay, so let's see. What else can I do here? Thinking while my face is melting. Could I technically punch the spider? Just reach out, just
The smell of burned spider.
Normally that would be your action, but you do have speed of light. Your
what about a
You have
bonus
your-
action?
you have your bonus
Take it
action.
off
Your
yet?
so an offhand. I'll let you do it. I'll let
Maybe
you do
with
it.
my
I'll
glove?
let you go. I'll let you go for it. I'd like you to roll it with disadvantage though.
Just
Okay.
brush it off.
Just watching Sethi set fire and then punch her own face. The ultimate stop hitting yourself. Oh,
19.
oh
19.
nice.
Roll it with disadvantage.
Ah.
Right.
I know, it's painful.
Ooh.
I gotta make it a little fair though.
Yeah. Ah.
Still kills it.
It misses it because
This is
Does
it.
it?
well you
Oh,
roll
yes.
you roll the d20 to see if you hit it.
Right.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, it's okay, but yeah, you go up to try to hit it, and you're like, ooh, flames, hot, hot, hot. And you pull your hand back away.
You burn your hand.
A little exerted. Do you want
Swing
to
it a
move at
bit.
all, or do you want to just
Nah.
hold?
I'm just gonna hold here.
Okay.
In company of a nice spider and an elemental
Oh, that was so
and
funny.
darkness.
Just the
Um,
image is hilarious for me.
Anti-Cute is going to emerge from the darkness,
Oh.
flying up, chasing after Quill. So, Quill, I'd like you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Wait, she's got an advantage against elemental because I cast protection from evil good on her, right?
If it's an evil creature.
I mean,
Technically, the spiders are evil creatures.
what
the
elementals
air
are not? They're
elementals.
attacking us.
Natty 20'd it, baby.
Nice. Okay.
Easy.
Yeah, the air elemental comes up and begins spinning around you, and you manage to resist the entire thing. You actually like scamper over a little bit.
Oh
So
yeah. This wind's got nothing on me.
it does nothing. But that said, you also see scampering out of the darkness the spider, kind of rushing up towards you. And yeah, it will attack you with disadvantage
That's great news.
because of your protection from. I was a natural 20. You're gonna take that away from me? That's
Yes.
sad.
I don't feel like that's bad. I think that's happy.
So yeah, the spider goes to try to get you, and actually gets kind of caught up in the wind and sort of spun up for a second, and it lands back down. You see it kind of chittering there, unhappy about its failure. Our other spider friends, we've got one right. This one's still connected to gear, so it's going to go ahead gear. You need to make a Constitution saving throw, I think. Let me just double check that. All of these have so much fun.
So much fun.
Yeah, dexterity or DC 12 Constitution saving throw. Gear.
I keep trying to launch them off so that they don't crowd the board.
Just throw them in the hole.
Okay, so gear with an 11. So gear,
Ooh.
you take 7 poison damage as you
Ow.
feel this stinger jut like through your armor into your chest, and you feel the poison pulse through you. You are, in addition to taking poison damage, you are now under the poison condition. For those of you unfamiliar with it, it'll give you disadvantage on your attacks. It's got a couple other little nasty things associated with it. You're not sure how long you're poisoned for, but for the time being, you are considered poisoned. Alrighty. So that spider went. Spider hider went. Will crawl into your mouth when you're asleep.
I
Or
bet it would as well.
No, please, God, no. So this is going to take an attack at you, Sephi.
Oh, lovely. All right.
So that's a 22 to hit.
Ouch.
Yep. That definitely hits.
So you take 5 piercing damage, Sephi.
Okay.
How are we all doing for HP, by the way?
6.
A little under half. 15.
Okay.
You can't see me, but I'm screaming.
And
Okay, great.
Sethi, the air elemental next to you is also going to take an attack at you.
Oh, good.
Ooh, also a 22.
Yeah, apologies for that. I was kind of hoping it would go in the other direction.
So it is a 1d8. So that's 10 bludgeoning damage, Sethi.
Now I'm almost dead. Okay, good.
Now you're almost dead. Okay. All right. So top of the turn, the hunger of Hadar dissipates. You can see everything once again.
Hey.
Everything is clear. Sort of like little pinpricks of light flare up around several of you. You can see them very clearly now. The fairy fire has maintained its effect.
We're all lit up like Christmas trees now.
Yeah, you look around. Those of you who can see, several of you are blinded, but you sort of look around, and Escaean seems to be gone. So, Tuck, from down where you are, what you up to?
I know now I can see up, right? I can see gear is just above.
Yeah, you can see Gear kind of like teetering at the edge of the hole, about to jump down. Spider very clearly attached to his face.
I'm gonna climb up right next to him. And
Okay.
I'm gonna use not my spear, but I'm gonna use my knife and try to precisely just slice off some of the legs that the spider is using to attach to his head.
Okay. I'll let you roll a dagger attack with advantage.
Oh,
Ooh.
advantage. Ooh, sweet.
Technically, he's flanked, right? He's between the two of you.
Oh yes, good point. Good point.
Technically.
Technically.
Oh, look at that beautiful roll.
Just as well, you have advantage. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you've got advantage.
I know.
Imagine you
it's,
just sliced his face off.
16.
Okay, 16 will hit. I would love.
Lucky.
How did you die? My friend hit me with a dagger.
Skinned
wait.
In
me
the face.
alive.
Where's my dagger damage?
It wouldn't be the first time somebody almost killed me in a campaign.
7 damage.
7 damage.
Nice.
All right. Quill's coming in, or not Quill. Talk rather. So
I'm doing
Talk,
nothing.
you dispatch the spider. You manage to, in the process of cutting the legs, you see an opening. You come in, jam your knife in deep. The spider kind of shakes, shudders, and falls off your face here. You can see once again.
And Gear and I high five.
I'm real hurt.
Hey,
I just kind of mutter thank you.
I was thinking of trying to heal myself instead of coming up and helping you, but you know, you doubted me earlier. I wanted to show you that there's no reason to doubt me.
Wow.
And
Alright.
that's it
really
for my
beautiful.
turn.
Quill's shedding a tear up there, just watching this beautiful
Okay,
sunset.
okay.
Alrighty then, here. You're up. You can see.
All right. Well, the first thing I am going to do is I am going to. Wait, this. Okay, I'm not going to do that because that would be bad. I am going to shoot my shield, my rocket shield, at the. Wait, that is on Sephi's face. That could end terribly.
That's
we
all
might
right. Put me out of my misery.
Well, the
It's
other
currently on
spider
fire,
isn't,
so.
right?
Alright, so instead of doing that, I'm just going to kind of run over to the spider that's on Sephi's face and just grab at it with my lightning gauntlet and just yank backwards. And upon removing it from Sephi's face, I'm gonna pulse it with lightning and try to crush the spider.
Okay, so that'll take a. Go ahead and just roll me an attack roll on it. We'll determine if you manage to pull it off or not afterwards.
Okay.
I'll give you an advantage on it too because you're trying to, again, sort of weird flanking rules, technicalities, and I want to see you guys be successful.
Alright, the first one's a 12.
Okay, go ahead and roll again.
That's a 19.
Okay, 19 will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll your damage first.
Alright.
I mean, it only has 1 HP, so I guess it doesn't matter very much.
Yeah, but depending upon how high I roll, it depends upon how thematic this is gonna. I mean, theatrics is gonna be.
A 5.
Alright, so
Yeah.
I just kind of raise my fist and just slowly just kind of start crushing downwards and just. I hate spiders!
Yeah. Sephi, your vision returns.
Flats all over Sephi's face.
Yeah, just kind of spider ichor and electricity kind of frazzling your hair.
Kind of rub my eyes and go,
Her hair is
"Oh,
like this.
thank the gods you got rid of that bastard. I owe you one."
And then I am going to cast Cure Light Wound. So I just kind of shuffle through my backpack and grab the first syringe I see and just jam it into Seffi's side.
There we
For
go.
Okay. Hope that one was sterile.
they're all sterile.
You say that.
That is.
And you want him to trust you.
So that's 10.
Nice.
Ah, I feel much better, thank you.
All right. Does Tick have any tricks?
I don't think Tick can really do anything if I don't do anything. I mean, if I use both my actions. So I'm just gonna have Tick fly over to the air elemental and just kind of try to run interference.
Okay, cool.
Sitting right next behind it, kind of on top of it, I guess. I don't know. It's
Okay.
he's there-ish.
Okay.
Please
so
go
Tick
to the right
kind of
tile. There you go.
Plunges through the vortex.
Mhm.
Awesome. That puts us up with Quill.
Right. So I've got a windy boy on me and a spider as well. And I'm 15 foot above ground. Okay. Why have I put myself in this situation?
I'm so sad my wind elemental twice I went for you to try to throw you.
I'm so strong, what can I say? Okay. Okay.
Hubris.
Is the spider one that I hit? Do I know if that's one I hit?
You can look at the spider, and the spider looks hurt. You're not sure if it's the one you
Have
hit,
low
but
HP.
it's looking looking hurt.
It's had a bad day.
Yeah,
That's
these
good.
things have very low HP, I think.
Yeah.
We've been killing them with like 7 damage.
This is true. Okay, I might just take a swipe at it. Why not? I'm just gonna use my regular old scimitar. I don't think this needs me to caress my sword of sycophancy just yet. I'm just gonna swipe at it with my scimitar, the spider.
You've been scrounging for holes in the dark. Now you're caressing your scimitar, stroking your scimitar.
Oh
Roll
god.
for a
What
What
hole.
have I done?
Roll for a hole. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm gonna scimitar this spider.
Okay, go for it.
Ark, I do have a
really?
technical question while Ella does this.
Sure.
The elementals in general, how's the damage in them? Are they like immune to like regular attacks, or can you like attack them with a sword or a knife or such? How does this work in D&D?
I mean, that's usually something for you as players to explore. But
Oh, yeah.
given Talk's connection with the elemental planes, you can go ahead and roll me a nature check if you'd like.
Okay. All right,
Uh,
I will do that.
Yep, Quill, that hits. Go ahead and
Yes.
roll damage.
Roll the damage.
21 nature check.
Why does it? I keep having to press it like 500 times for it to roll. There we go. Whee! 8.
8. All right, you managed to slice successfully through the spider, ending its roll on this mortal plane. To answer Talk's question, just briefly, so Talk, with a roll of 21, you would know that elementals are generally resistant to non-magical weapons, and usually somewhat resistant to whatever elemental or sometimes even immune to whatever element they represent. For example, fire elemental. Probably fire is not a great choice to use on them.
Okay.
But you do know, like, non-magical weapons are going to encounter a lot of resistance. But magical weapons can disperse whatever elemental energies these things have.
Okay, so that's how I expected it to be, but I wanted to make sure because, first
Yep.
time we really encountered something like that.
Absolutely. Okay, Quill, you got any other tricks up your sleeve?
I am going to. Yeah, I think I want to get away from. I feel like he's going to knock me off the. I think I've got lucky. I've got lucky so far with my with my strength rolls, I'm kind of thinking I might try and get down from because he's gonna just throw me off the cliff or something.
That's the dream.
Yeah. So I'm going to. Should I just climb? Should I just climb or do I Misty Step? It feels like it'd be a waste of Misty Step. Although, are we going to long rest after this?
Probably.
I just
just
shout
gonna
up,
punch
yes!
Okay, cool.
This is still nighttime, right? It's been like what, an hour since we just
Yeah,
long
this-
rested. Okay, maybe
Yeah.
not an hour, but like 2 hours, 3 hours.
It's been a while,
Yeah.
yeah. We spent an hour for a short rest as well. Okay, I'm gonna Misty Step into like the center of the like to like here. Is that okay?
Okay, cool. Yeah, you go ahead. You use your Misty Step. You in this swirl of leaves and little bits of like fall particulate, and you reconstitute yourself there at the center.
Oh, and just as a question in general, D&D question, the wand of magic missiles, does that count as a spell slot if I use it?
No. You
Okay.
use a charge on the wand.
Okay, perfect.
So
Cool.
as
That
many
was all I needed
charges
to
there
know.
are, yeah. So one
One-
charge is one use, but you can use multiple charges to kind of level up the spell in most cases. Not every case, but
Okay,
yeah.
that's perfect.
Yeah,
Excellent.
good
I am
question.
done. Thank you very much.
Okay. Safi.
Yes. All right. Let's see what we've got going on here. What can we do with this wind elemental? I don't
Well,
feel like throwing anything fiery is gonna.
Huge blast,
Oh boy.
Your fist is still sheathed in silver energy.
Yeah, let me punch the wind. Let me just punch the wind.
sounds so great.
D&D quotes.
Let me punch the wind.
And clipped.
So it's a melee spell attack.
Mm-hmm. So you roll a d20 plus your 6 bonus.
Okay. Let's see.
So you could just roll your Eldritch Blast and use that as the number, not the damage, but the actual attack.
Hit DC. Yeah, I gotcha.
Not hit DC. Yeah, not your hit DC, but just the 2 hit. That absolutely hits.
Woohoo! 24.
So then you
Punch
can
that
roll your
wind.
damage for Adine's Furious Fist.
Okay, and that is 2d10, and the target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 5 feet away from you. And I don't know how I would do this, but apparently I can knock the wind prone.
Push the wind away.
How did that
Let's
work?
see.
Go ahead and roll the damage.
Weave
16?
at the wind.
A 16. Oh my god. Yeah, you fully like swipe the wind. Your fist explodes with energy, and the air actually starts to dissipate a few feet away from you as it's thrown backwards. It does begin to sort of reconstitute itself. Unfortunately, it's not knocked prone. It is an air elemental that's flying.
I have a box fan that says otherwise.
But you did manage to ruin its day. Like you see it barely holding itself together at this point.
Perfect.
Nice.
All right. I think that's my turn.
Okay, you've got a bonus action if you want to do anything else.
I don't have anything in my offhand, do I? Or would any of my...
Oh, let me ask you, Sethi.
yeah.
Because you're a warlock, you cast your spells at the highest possible level. So what is your highest level spell slot?
Second level.
Second level? So technically, you would have cast Adon's Furious Fist at 2nd level, as far as I understand Warlocks. So if
So
you'd
the
like
damage-
to roll,
Yeah, by another 1d10.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
And
kind
the
of-
distance the target is pushed on a failed save increases by 5 foot for each slot level above her. So another 5 foot away, maybe?
So go ahead, roll your d10 first. Let's see if you manage to kill this.
Punch it into the trees.
Another 5.
A 5. Unfortunately, you don't manage to kill it,
Ah.
but you do like push it back a little bit further.
All right.
Dang it.
And you see it, it's barely hanging in there. It doesn't have 1 HP this time. It's got 2.
What does a beat up wind look like?
You know?
He's
see those-
slow and swirling.
Nice
Yeah, you see
cumulus
those-
clouds.
Yeah.
I-
It's starting to become this lazy cloud swirling there.
Nice breeze.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
There you
cute.
go.
I do have a question. I could use a cantrip, right? So I
Is your
could.
bonus?
Yeah. I.
If it has a casting time of a bonus action.
Let's see. That I'm not familiar with off the top of my head.
That's okay. Let me check your
I don't
character
think I
sheet.
have any. No, I don't. They're all one action, so that's okay.
Never mind.
Sorry.
All right. No, that's all right. Good to know. All right.
Mhm.
Yeah, then I will just hang out here and hope we can knock the wind out.
Very cool. You got it.
Baby, you
Aren't
got
I
it.
cute? It's going to very slowly try to make its way towards the closest target. So it's not a smart creature, so I'm going to roll a d20 on a 10 or higher. It's going to go for tick, and on a 9 or lower, it's going to go for quill.
I feel like we can relate to not being a smart
Okay.
creature.
So a 3, so it's going to move down
What
towards
can
you,
that mean?
Quill.
Oh.
Quill, I'd like you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Oh no, not again.
Should-
I've got lucky with it so far.
You should have an advantage on it because of my protection.
He's not evil apparently, he's just the
No, but it
nuisance.
says that you have protection against elementals.
Oh,
say
does it
anything
say
about
against
evil?
elementals specifically?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought good and evil was only
It
like
is-
aligned.
no.
Oh great, so I
No,
can
no,
actually
it's-
do
Aberrations,
advantage.
celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Okay, that's my mistake. So thank you.
Cool.
In that case,
do I roll
I'll
with
give you
advantage?
advantage on the save. So go ahead, roll it one more time.
Come on, dice. 14.
Just save.
Yes!
Just save.
Third time's a charm.
You do take a small amount of damage from it. It is 1d8 plus 3, halved and halved again. So 5, halved, 2, halved. So you take 1. I'll just do it that way. You take 1 bludgeoning damage. Let me have this
Good
much.
effort. Good effort.
And
Oh, it's just
the
like
other-
a little wind burn, and then I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
ouch.
The other elemental is going to descend downwards, trying to do the same thing to Sethi. So Sethi, give me a strength saving throw, please.
Oh, sure. No worries that it's already in the negative.
I believe in
Did
you.
it come through?
We're waiting.
Okay.
I saw it roll on D&D Beyond, but not in here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
It's a
I've had to
7
press
over
it
there.
twice, 2 times today.
7 over there.
Get it.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll just go with that.
what'd you roll?
I-
7.
No, I should be consistent. So you, if you'd like, Sethi, go ahead and roll a d20 over in Tailspire.
Sure.
I'm not the
was
first
thinking
one to
Gear
have
did the
problems
same
with the
thing.
app today.
Yeah, I was
I
making
thought
Gear
Well,
you
it
do the same
happens
thing.
every
everything.
time. I just have to refresh, and then it fixes itself.
Yeah.
15 minus 1,
Yeah.
14. You managed to save 2.
Hey, these wind elementals
sad.
suck at blowing people around.
So you take 10. So you take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Good thing you got healed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that
no
puts us
kidding.
up. Puts us up with top.
Question: are both of these elementals like right on top of my friends?
You look at them kind of swirling around your friends. They've physically like moved into their space. That's something air elementals can do.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm comfortable throwing my spear in that general direction now. So I'm just gonna use my. They're almost dead.
Punch it.
I'm not. I'm gonna punch somebody else if I miss the wind. You know,
It's
I
a
don't
risky-
have a magical punch.
The one around
Punch it.
Sethi looks pretty healthy, like very strong, still swirling around powerfully. The one swirling around Quill is barely keeping itself together.
I'm just gonna
Hey, quit.
talk, punch it.
Hey, Quill,
Finish
how
him.
healthy do you feel?
I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I will aim with my spear at the guy that's swirling around Quill, and I'm gonna throw it.
Okay. You weren't
For
just
it.
gonna punch. You did go for the spear. Okay, great.
Hey. That's 12.
A 12.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check my little friend. No. Your spear. You hesitate at the last second as you go to release it, and it just goes wide, right past Quill's head.
Oh, I thought if I could still roll for damage, it would just go on Quill instead.
No,
Alright,
no,
as
Trying to
bonus
kill me.
action, I'll just recall my spear.
Okay. So Quill, what is your AC?
My AC is 16, I think. Let me just double check.
Yeah. So the
Yeah,
spear
16.
wouldn't hit you anyway. You're all
No.
good.
We're fine. You see, it was worth a shot. It was worth a go.
Pull it back.
Although I'm kind of mad. Why would you throw a spear? Why would you not just punch it?
Because it's the wind. I can't punch the wind.
Oh.
Sure you can.
Who do you think I am?
Stephanie did it just a
Well,
second
me
ago.
can punch the wind.
Sethy's got special gloves. I don't have no gloves.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Gear. Unless Talk has something else.
That was me.
Okay. Go ahead, Gear.
all right, so I'm going to like move over behind Quill, and I'm yell out, but I can punch the wind, and then I'm going to like lightning uppercut the wind as I twirl around in a circle.
Awesome.
I yell out something, but it's copyright protected.
Okay.
All right.
Alright,
Roll some to hit.
Right. Is this with advantage? I assume not.
Probably not at this point.
Okay.
It's-
I mean, it's an air elemental, so.
Hmm.
Alright, so that's a 19.
Okay, a 19 absolutely will hit this.
And then.
Yes. Punch the wind. Kill it. Finish him.
So that's 6 plus. That is 9 damage as I spin back and forth in the air, twirling, and I yell out, "Shy!" I'm gonna stop there. Copyright protection.
You're going after Sethies or Quills?
The one on Quill.
Okay. Yeah, so you manage, although you feel that the wind itself kind of resists the thunder damage from your gauntlets, you still manage to successfully like dispel it with this burst of crackling energy as you spin through it. it is no more. Quill, you can
And
breathe once again.
and
Ooh,
as
thank you
I'm
very much, Gip.
descending down and make some type of super anime style landing, I yell out to Tick and go, "Attack the other one! Kill it! Kill it, Tick!"
All right. Go ahead. You can have Tick roll his attack.
Really wish there's a way I could roll this with D&D Beyond. I'm sure there's some way if I look into it enough. But for the sake of time.
Sure. Definitely will hit.
Alright, and
Yeah,
that
boy.
is...
Oh boy, the dice really don't like this area at all.
Yeah.
Let me clear him again.
Alright, so that is 4 force damage.
All right.
And then Tick's gonna use the remainder of his move to move right next to Sephi.
Very
Nice.
cool. All righty. So, yeah, the elemental energies are still fairly strong around this creature. You get the feeling they're not the most hardy creatures, though.
They suck.
That puts us over to Quill.
Oh, it's my go. Amazing. I was so involved in those last goes, I kind of felt like it was my go. I'm gonna run up to the elemental round Sethi, and I'm gonna be like, are you feeling brave, Sethi?
Always.
Okay, great. I'm gonna take my scimitar and I'm gonna try and slice the wind.
Go for
Right next
Close
to
my
Sally's face.
it.
What could go
Yeah,
wrong?
just close
I
your
just got
eyes.
raided. Thank you very much for the raid. Let me just do this and then I'll talk to you. I appreciate it. 23.
Absolutely hits. Go for it.
Hey!
Alright, let's
Nice.
do this. Let's kill it. Finish this. 6.
6 damage. You slice. Sephi, you feel the tip of the scimitar just kind of graze your nose as it slices up through. You see the wind sort of dissipate for a second and then like coalesce back together. Quill, you have a bonus action, anything you'd like to use?
Don't know if I do. Let me just check. I don't really think I have anything particularly useful that I can do. No, just flame blade, but that I need to charge that, so I don't think.
Yeah, you gotta use that before you attack.
Yeah, I'm good. I can do nothing more. Good luck, Sethi.
Excellent.
All right, Sephi, you're up.
Alright, so I stare this thing down. I glance over at Quill. I tell her she might want to watch her tail.
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna
Just,
hold my tail to my body.
Yep. Keep it very close. Keep still. No one else come near. It's time for Eldritch Blast. I'm sick of this thing. I want out of here. We need to
Let's
go.
do it.
We need to have food, and we need to have rest, and we need to catch up on a lot of things. Get the hell out of here. So here we go. I'm gonna start to throw out sparks of purple and blue. And that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Will
Filthy.
absolutely hit.
All right, here we go. The energy is swirling around and making its way. And
Every time.
dead!
Every time.
Fuck this spell. I'm so sick of it. Cantrip, what have you? Screw it all the same. Well,
Channel your energy into this. You punch a hole through it, and the elemental energies seem to be weaker, but still, still holding together. Do you have anything else you'd like to do, Sethi?
curl up in a ball and cry.
Say some nasty words. Yell at the wind.
That son of a.
All right. Then, Sethi, the wind, as it continues to swirl around you, I'd like you to make another strength saving.
Sure.
Old man yells at the clouds. Old man yells at the wind.
I'll fight you, tornado.
15.
I've lived here for 20 years. You're not
Oh,
taking
15?
my house.
Yeah, let me try again. Let me refresh.
Okay.
For whatever reason, it just seems to disconnect sometimes. So.
Yeah. Not the most stable app yet.
That's all right. There we go. Yep, that's it. $18.
An 18. Okay. Wow. You continue to resist the wind as it tries to pull you off your feet. You do take 11. You take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Jeez.
How mad at you are you that it's not managed to chuck any of us so far?
Oh, I'm not mad.
Gross.
Next campaign, I'll come back. I'll come back with a bigger wind elemental. Won't come at you this campaign. You just wait, like an alligator, crocodile, ambush predator.
Uh-oh.
It's not the first time I've had a creature where like, oh, this is gonna be so cool. It's gonna, and then just completely fails.
Nothing happens.
You know, it's like me with my parents. I'm sure they
Yeah,
feel
flying
the same
sharks.
Aw.
disappointment.
I can relate.
Right? All right.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting. Seth, did you have something you wanted to say?
Oh, no.
Okay,
fine.
sorry. I
I'm
wasn't
just
sure if
listening.
somebody.
No.
No.
Sounds like
listening
that
to
cat.
an old man's failures. All right, talk.
Oh, no, Johnson. Oh, no. Ancient internet right there.
Alright, it's me, right? So, as my bonus action, I use Planar Warrior and I point at that nasty last elemental that's out there. And this time around, I do not throw my spear. Instead, I think I am close enough to be able to get over here, right? Into melee range.
Sure.
Should be fine. Getting close, and I'm gonna give it a good stab with my spear. And
Okay.
try not to hit Sathi in the process.
Should be fine. Famous last words.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nat 20, boys! Let's
Every
go!
I had
You
faith.
murder my creatures with a crit.
I had faith.
All right.
Incredible.
So
Let's
you
go.
get to do your planar warrior and your regular hit with you double the dice.
Mm-hmm. Alright, somebody else is gonna do the math. So this is my regular roll. It's 6 plus 4. So is that 12 plus 4 then?
So 12 plus 4, yeah.
So that's 16, and Planar Warrior is 1d8. So 16 plus 2, that's doubled, so 16 plus 4. So 20 damage.
20 damage.
Nice.
As you come
Destroyed.
in, your blade pulling out, and as you drag it along, the rift opens behind it, and you see that starscape that you left behind. How would you like to end this thing's life?
I have no idea how you kill a wind.
Do this. Just disperse.
Just do get out of here. I'm just gonna wave my spear around and be like, yeah, be gone, wind.
Pulling it through with this planar warrior, you just sort of like sever the connections of elemental energy, returning this creation back to the wind or the plane of air. And the kind of beady green flickers of light kind of turn kind, and in gratitude you feel as it disperses, return to whence it came.
Also, try not to hit Sathi as I
Yeah,
wave my
you just
spear
feel
around.
like the spear like, waving around your face.
Nice.
Amazing.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
We did it.
You did it. You turn to look me pull things up. I didn't expect the fight to end so instantly. Those things only had 27 HP.
Ooh. You nearly did
Thank
all
you,
that
guys.
damage in one hit.
Yeah,
That went from being
just,
healthy to being very unhealthy very quickly.
just like I killed that spider that probably had. How much health did that spider have when I dealt like 16 HP?
They had 13 HP each.
And it was
You just-
damaged already, I think. So
Yeah, I think I hit it with my missile.
yeah, I do overkills. It's fine.
I
Yeah,
mean, nothing's wrong with overkill.
Better than underkills, absolutely.
exactly.
Um,
Never want to be the
damage
best
Eldritch
around.
Blast.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
Too soon.
It happens every time.
You all turn to look, kind of looking down to where you saw the body of the feline hit the ground. The feline appears to be female, diminutive, about 2.5, 3 feet tall. She's laying on the ground in the midst of all of this chaos. Quick look, she doesn't look to be breathing.
Oh
And
no.
as you all take stock of things, you do remember that before he left, Escaean said, "Whatever you do to save her, you had better do it soon."
Oh,
and
shit,
he
did-
had-
Is this my
He's-
fault? Did I kill Min Min?
He stole her light.
I think I just killed a cat goddess, which feels very not on brand for a
I
tabaxi.
doubt you could actually kill her. Let's take a look. Let's take a closer look
Should
at
have
her.
saved her sooner. Can I do like a medical check on her?
I drop to my knees and I offer my life force to my god.
All right, she's your goddess. Yeah.
Oh jeez, yeah, this must be.
I'm literally breaking down right now, offering my life force to the goddess.
Okay, so we'll go through a couple things. Go ahead and roll me a medical check.
Oh, that was me. Sorry, I'm just like in my own little world there.
I'm holding my magical medic's kit in my hands just to see if it could come to some use in this predicament.
Oh,
That's
oh.
all. That's all talks.
A
got.
natural one. In your attempt to help this feline, Quill, you run over to her and you manage to actually like step on her chest, and you hear like a little like.
Oh no!
Uh,
Oh my
She's still
God.
alive. She's still alive. That's the medical check.
she
Oh.
kind of raises a paw at you, and then eyes roll back in her head. She lands on the ground again, not breathing anymore. Talk, you're still holding the medical kit as you see this unfold. Gear, you, in the essence of like offering your life force, you literally watch one of your companions walk up and stomp on the creation that on the creature that you believe to be your goddess's chest.
I will out blindly and just like punch Quill backwards.
Oh, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to. I slipped. I just wanted to check if she was okay.
Did you slip on a dead spider? There's ichor
Oh
all
my
over this
God.
place.
Did you slip on a little prick?
I'm just
Oh.
gonna back off. I'm gonna sip.
You've done enough, Quill. You've done enough.
Yeah.
Can I try to lay my hands on her and summon forth some energy and see if I can help give her a little more spark? Calling on my
Okay.
goddess.
Absolutely. So Gear, you begin offering up whatever connection you have to this creation, this creature, whatever it is. Go ahead, Gear, roll a religion check for me. And you can do that with advantage, and Seppi, you do the same.
Quill, since you're not very useful here, just look around if these guys dropped any treasure or anything like that. If we find any loot.
Sure. I'm kind of traumatized by the fact that I just stamped the life out of this god.
You know, it's gonna distract you from. Just don't walk on any corpses anymore, please.
Okay, fine.
You know what? Are we gonna become the god killers?
Yeah, I think this is a classic "Are we the bad guys?" moment.
She snaps
helping.
on her chest.
Yeah, 21.
Okay.
5 and a 10.
Okay, so both of you feel some of your power kind of drawn up through your individual markings, and you just see this sort of energy pulse into this body, but it doesn't seem to have any effect. This creature seems well and truly dead. But you're not sure. There was this spark of life, and the energy kind of flows outward from her, kind of beginning to spread over the shrine. And as you look up at the shrine here, you see the beautiful, perfect alabaster peaks of this creation, this artistic representation. And you know there is something fundamentally defaced about this. Something happened here that destroyed the essence, the very essence of this shrine. And the only way you feel that is going to have any chance of saving what you have decided is Min Min is going to be to undo this damage. And as you look up at the shrine, you begin to wonder what it is that has happened here.
Yeah.
Wasn't there she was trapped in a crystal, right?
Yeah.
The crystal shattered when the weirdo left us.
Yeah,
We'll
and the
find
thing I tried
pieces
to
of
steal
that.
from that guy.
Probably the spark of life that was Min Min. Or what we have
Yeah.
decided is Min Min anyway.
And maybe while she was still in that crystal, she was kind of just protected from death, maybe? You know, kind of in a stasis or something?
Yeah, maybe. Can
What were
we?
you saying, Woody?
Could we try to find a piece of that crystal? Have we seen any of it lying around, or did it completely disappear?
The crystal, when it shattered, it kind of turned into almost like particles that
dust,
swirled
right.
around and shh.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Can I like check around to see if there's any like sign of that? What was his name? Eskin?
Escape.
Can I? Yeah, can I like check to
Clues
see
or
if he's
anything?
like left any footprints or something?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Good idea.
He did tell us literally where he was going, I guess, in his monologue.
To some like abandoned, forgotten city or something like that?
Yeah, a 10. Underground.
If you want to
somewhere.
know where he was pointing, you can give me a survival check.
Sure.
A 10. Quill, you look around for any sort of sign of where Escain may have gone. You don't find any sign. You do find, interestingly, there's that huge mural. It's not represented on this map, but in front of the shrine, there's a huge wall, about 20 feet across, beautiful white marble. And in the grass, kind of at the front of this, as you look around for footprints, you find a small artist kit, bunch of paint, paintbrushes, all kinds of interesting like little trinkets there hidden in the grass.
Oh.
Maybe
Okay.
you can
Grass is just
paint
kind of
my
grown up
armor.
around it.
Finish painting my
You're
armor.
glittery now, and I like that. I'm gonna.
Coco, yeah,
Cool,
go ahead.
Up.
You're gonna pick it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up.
21
with a
on my
21
survival.
Where Escan was pointing was directly to the west and a little bit south. You would know from your maps that is roughly where the city of Faith would be.
Oh, so that's pretty far away then.
I mean, he was pointing in that direction.
Yeah, okay.
With your ranger skills, you're able to kind of triangulate that.
He did mention the underground city, right?
Yeah, some lost
So
city.
maybe there's like an underground portion to Faith.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe some old sewers or something like that.
You know what I'm curious about? What the heck's happening in town? Did we
Yeah, I
fix
think-
their problem? Or have we made it worse? Because it feels like we've made it worse.
I mean, we still have Barry. We can try talking down.
We
Is
need
the
to go
Min-
back
is
to
Min Min-
Silverwind first. Yeah.
Is Min Min's body like still on the floor?
Don't step on it again, please.
Yeah,
I want
still
step
on the
back.
ground, motionless, seemingly lifeless.
Can we just? It feels wrong to just leave her here.
Gonna
I'm pretty
pick her
Put her
sure.
in the bag of holding.
It runs out of air.
Put her into another lantern.
I would love to
Fine,
do
we'll
that.
just occasionally open it.
Selection of lantern buddies.
Have we now like assumed that she's actually dead? Like dead? No
I mean, she
breathing,
looks
no
pretty
nothing.
dead.
As
Well,
far
we
as
Yeah,
we're
'cause you
capable
stepped
of,
on it.
Yeah.
we meant.
Okay.
Aren't we meant to like fix whatever happened on the shrine to maybe help her out? I'm sorry I stood on her. Honestly, I didn't mean to, kid. I
Okay,
slid.
guys, don't tell Gear this, but now we have finally a dead body we could put the license into, like we talked about before. Maybe license can, I don't know,
What is my
get a
passive
spark
perception?
of life going in that body, and maybe two personalities can live in one body, and
Happens if we bring License back and then he just like takes over her body and then she's got nowhere to go.
well,
Would
maybe
I have
he
heard
can
that
get
with my
access
13 passive perception?
to
You'd
her
be hearing
memories.
their
Yeah, we're just
classic
chatting.
debate.
I just kind of
I
look
do
back
not
and it's like,
approve
don't
of
you
putting
dare
lights in
desecrate
her.
her body. I
No.
just kind of pick her up and just kind of start
Look.
walking towards the altar to lay her body
Gear.
on the altar. Let's look
Gear,
back.
listen
I'm
to
going
me.
back to town. You can follow
Gear,
if you
listen to
want,
me.
or you don't have to
Please.
follow. I'm leaving now. And I just
Gear,
start
listen.
climbing down the ladder.
Before
Well,
you go.
Before that, yeah. Before
Before
that,
you
as you
go.
lay her body down on the altar, you feel within there seems to be some remnant spark. It's not life. It's not unlife. It's not something like necrotic or anything. You feel like there's something very dormant, a spirit sleeping within this. And based on your religion check from before, you feel if you can restore whatever damage happened to this shrine, you can probably manage to stabilize that spirit.
I'm gonna work on trying
Or-
to mend this shrine.
We could use necromancy.
I'm gonna work on trying to mend this shrine and to clean and to dissipate the energy surrounding it that is disrupting Min.
I'm gonna pull Quill aside. I'm gonna try to have a conversation with her in whispers.
And then
so the other two don't hear.
I'm gonna
Okay.
command Tick to also start mending part of the shrine too, as we try to shape it up to look better.
You begin looking for places that need repair. There's nowhere here that needs repair, but go ahead and give me an investigation check. The shrine's pristine.
Okay, Quill. Hear me out.
Yeah.
You don't have to extra
No.
whisper. You already said you're whispering.
Hey,
it's
this
fine.
gotta be like this.
We're at the
Quill,
role playing mood.
Yeah, hear me out.
Okay.
Look, I know Geary's trying to do anything can to save his goddess, but I don't think painting the shrine is gonna help. We have a chance over here. If you could imbue Min's body with Lysant. Lysant is a very smart guy, a researcher and all that stuff. Maybe they can both live together in that body, and he can access her memories, and we can figure out what happened that way.
I think that for one, you've changed your tone about Lysant. Big time. You hate him.
I just want to try to do some necromancy.
So
Two,
Here?
I feel like he would also, if he saw me going anywhere near that body right now, I would be in trouble, and so would you. And I think he would leave, and we kind of need him at
Well,
this
if he
point.
leaves, he's probably gonna leave the body here, so that just gives us free hands. And if we save Min Min, then he's definitely gonna return and be happy probably. Like you did step on her chest, so you kinda
That was an
know.
accident. I slipped.
Okay, you did cause the guy to start the fight. Also.
Oh, okay, yeah, that wasn't an accident, but if I had got it, it would have been an epic. We wouldn't have had to deal with any of this.
You were trying to grab light from his hands.
Yeah, that seems fine. I'm.
Mhm.
Can I do we even know that Lysanth will go into another body? Like, doesn't he need? He had his own
We have
separate
no
quest. He wanted
idea.
to go
We
to heaven
just have
somewhere.
theories over here.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna take Lysanth out of my bag, but just like hiding it from Gear, and I'm just gonna be really quiet and be like, "Hey, Lysanth, can you hear me?"
I'm sleeping. Leave me be.
Wake up,
Okay.
you dildo. We have a chance to do something over here to give you a body, maybe. Interested?
No! Let me reconstitute myself. I don't want another body. What are you talking about?
Well, that's
You heard the
disappointing.
guy talk.
I
You
like
heard
my
him.
body.
I do not like your body. Your body tried to kill us.
Right, it's very powerful.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, I'm so sorry, Lysanth. I'm so sorry to bother you.
Lysan, are you saying your body is more powerful than a body of a goddess?
Goddess, which one?
Min Min?
Oh my god.
Min Min? Who?
Oh, right. She's a substitute goddess.
Substitute.
Look, I don't have time for this. I'm going to sleep.
Oh, he's still a dick. That's fine. Alright.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, I'm just gonna be like,
Tired
okay.
equals
again.
I'm
dick.
gonna be like, night, Lysanth. Sleep well.
Right, time equals dick. I'm just a dick all the time. So
No,
let me
he's a
jump
dick
over-
because he doesn't want to be resurrected in a body that's not gonna try.
He doesn't want to be a body snatcher. Uh-huh.
in a dead body. Like you're gonna put him in there and he's just gonna die again.
Oh yeah, that's
Weekend
true.
at license. Jeez, no. No way.
You get the min-mins. Oh my god. You're gonna taxidermy her. It's awful. Awful. So here. As you begin to investigate the shrine, looking around, you notice the shrine itself seems in perfect repair. You find a couple areas where there were some attempts. You just kind of determine based on your artificing skill. There seem to be deliberate attempts to damage the stone of the shrine. Like you notice some of the ground around it is scuffed up a little bit. It looks like there were attempts, unsuccessful attempts. What you do discover, there is a heavy smell of turpentine around the shrine.
Cat butts.
Sethi, while this is all going down, and as Geeper kind of begins putting the pieces together, what are you doing, Sethi?
Fart, kitty, fart.
Yeah, I'm just, I'm looking around and trying to find any kind of clue as to why there is such a strong smell of turpentine here.
Calico, do
So
you
I'm assuming
mind?
we can all smell it.
I'm gonna mute myself for a second.
Yeah, go ahead. So Sethi, go ahead and do an investigation check as well.
Okay.
But
But
Okay. And go ahead, roll it with advantage. As Gear is sort of
preoccupied with
continuing
his
his
goddess.
investigation.
17.
Okay, so a 17. Your investigations bring you towards that large stone wall. And as you look at it, you notice there's very, very faint, faded imagery in the paint. It looks like some places have been scraped away, some of it's been like wiped away, sanded out off. As you investigate, it looks like a deliberate attempt to destroy whatever color, whatever creativity. And as you begin to think about things, you remember Min Min, one of her main like fields is creativity and color and vibrancy and life. And the fact this shrine is so stark white and bleached seems like a desecration unto itself.
Interesting.
Hey, Talk, do we have any more of that paint?
I
No.
I
Not
found
a drop.
stuff in the grass. I found
you
like
find?
a whole bunch of stuff in the grass, like paints and paintbrushes. Why'd you ask?
Well, I think we might need to restore the shrine with a little bit of paint, at the very least. I mean, it doesn't have to be a good job.
Well, surely does it need to be like a certain pattern, or like, how do we know?
No,
I don't want to just chuck paint on there and then ruin the whole
No,
thing
just
even
chuck
more.
paint on there. It would be much better than a blank canvas. If there's one
just
thing
need to be
Min Min wants, it's not this.
Maybe Gear should do it, as you know, it's his goddess. He must have that creative spark, you know.
Sure, we could help, but either way, Gear, what do you think?
Was like, what did you guys find? Something to help?
I've got this like collection of art supplies. I'm just gonna hand those over to Gear.
Just kind of look over the art supplies and go, where did you find this at?
Just in the grass down there. I don't know why it's there.
Just kind of stare at it for a minute. I know what I have to do. And I'm just gonna go start painting things. Just anything that comes to mind. All types of things. Murals, people, fairies.
I'm gonna
mad
go
that
to,
rhymed.
to Gear.
I
Gear
paint
is
Talk's
being
armor
happy.
randomly because Talk just happens to be standing in the middle as he's trying to talk and just paint past
I'm
him.
like, you need help?
This is
You
like
need
I
help?
start painting Talk's face because he's standing in the way still. He's kind of entranced.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Talk, are you offering to help?
He's
I was
gonna
offering to help, but
Just hand
now
it-
I
hand
have
talk
paint in my face.
hand Talk a brush and just like go nuts and just go back to painting.
Okay. Sethy?
I'm painting as
Yeah,
well.
hey, I want to help out. Give me a brush.
I hand Sephi a brush. I look at Quill. I reluctantly hand Quill a brush. Please do not stab Min Min with this brush.
Thank you. I would be very careful this time.
All right. Describe it to me. So Gear has kind of described going crazy, painting everything that comes to mind. So Gear, go ahead, roll a performance check.
Talk is drawing dicks.
Okay,
I
Talk's
knew
drawing dicks. Talk, go ahead, roll a performance check with advantage.
My chat called that straight away. They were like, you know, Coco's gonna paint cock and balls.
Sethy, what are you painting?
Cats.
You're painting cats. Okay. What kind of cat
What I was
specifically?
gonna do, damn it.
Orange
That's
cats.
20
Oh,
on dicks!
Oh no.
Black
That-
cats.
Not
Gray
20 on
cats.
dicks!
Keep going, Sethy.
Covering up the dicks with cats.
I also
Wow.
rolled a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Right.
And
Striped
Quill?
cats. Swirly cats.
Well, I was gonna
Swirly
paint cats too, and now I feel like it's
Just do naturey stuff.
not good enough.
Maybe
I'm
an
gonna
easy
paint. I'm
stuff.
gonna
Roll a
paint.
performance check.
I'm gonna paint things cats like fish and things that I like, basically. Fish and Shiny things.
Okay, roll with advantage.
Ring.
And
Okay.
Seki, you can roll with advantage too.
It's not just
Alright.
dicks for me. I also paint some like swamp grass and swamp trees.
I thought you were gonna say
that
swamp
I like.
ass. So
Yeah,
how
I had
Oh
mean.
thought that as
no!
well.
Okay.
Performance, right? Ooh, nat
Stuff
20.
might not be... Wow. 3 nat 20s in performance. Min's gonna be so alive after this.
So the three of you, with the exception of Sethi, you go to work. Just bringing out the true creative spirit. You pour all of your phallic effort into this. You look at this tower and you see potential, the greatest potential that you have seen in your entire life, and the artistic spirit speaks to you in particular, and you get in there with detail that could not be achieved without a tremendous amount of experience that we won't and don't need to go into at the moment.
Potential is definitely a euphemism.
Meanwhile, Quill, you managed to capture the true essence of shininess.
Yay.
Every stroke sparkles as you spray this paint all across the walls and gear. You follow it up with gorgeous imagery of the various goddesses in your world. You even include a little bit of Rin in there, even though at the moment you're a little bit unsure what's going on with that. But with every stroke, you feel it's natural as these things come together. And Sethi, you're doodling cats. You feel like it would be great, except like where you're doodling them is starting to add a little bit of hair to Talk's massive structure, and it's frankly it's making the others uncomfortable, but they don't want to say anything.
Well, that just gives me more fervor to
Too
continue.
funny.
Yeah, you
Thank
kind
you,
of take a step
Safi.
back and you go in and you add some like some very significant details. In the end, it ends up looking a little uncomfortable, but
Little
hey, you know
sketchy.
what? You did it. You did it. As all of you stand back to admire your handiwork, you see the body of Min Min slowly begin to crinkle up into dust that and begins to whip away on the wind.
Oh, we've made
And
it
for a
worse
moment-
again.
For a moment, yeah, you see it and you're like,
Maybe I
Great.
shouldn't paint a dick.
I drop to my knees and be like, that's it. That's it.
At least I can't stand on her anymore.
I'm gonna put my hand on Gear's shoulder. I'm gonna say, there.
wow, that sucked. You hear a little voice coming up from above you, and you look up on the platform where some of these concentric rings have formed. And sitting up there, you see a little gray spotted house cat, just
Aw.
kind of licking her paw. He goes, "Life number 4 is no more. So, are you the ones responsible?"
We're responsible for this work of art that you see before you.
To an extent.
Who put the hairy cat balls on here?
That would be me.
Safi.
A nice touch. Nice touch.
Thank you.
I'm Minivere Minmay.
Oh, very nice to meet you. You're literally a goddess.
Excuse me?
Are you not a goddess? Or are you just a cat?
Cat.
We did a lot for a cat. That's what I'm saying.
You want to say
You
that
stabbed
one
him.
more time?
Oh, we'd be
No.
happy to do it again.
I'm scared. No, I
She
was just
stabbed
mean
some
in
cats.
the most respectful way. Are you Min Min, as in the goddess?
Min Min the goddess.
Yeah.
I don't know if I follow, but I don't see why you come out here and insult me.
I didn't mean to insult you. What was
Gear,
insulting about?
you wanna?
I was like, I kind of just stopped. They didn't mean it as an insult. We've been through a lot today, and
can't do it.
and something took the spark from what was here, and the dust of it just flew off, and now you're here. So we're trying to piece that together.
Well, I assume you thieves came in here for something.
No, actually, we came in here because the town below here is devoid of life. Everyone is a zombie, and as soon as we got here, there was a barrier that we broke down, and someone took something, a spark of green light, and flew off in the distance, leaving us to fight a bunch of spiders, an air elemental, and a giant darkness with tendrils that slapped at us randomly.
Sounds like a good Friday.
It's Wednesday.
Mm. I don't know. But why would you come here? You say you came here to help me? Why?
Well, at
I
first
can see why that one would. She kind of raises up a paw and like a little claw juts out to point at Sethi. But the rest of you, I don't know why you'd be have any interest in helping me.
Wait, why would Sethi be helping?
Well, the rest of you are thieves.
what have we stolen?
Power.
Let's not get into that. Maybe let's we'll brush that under the rug.
I mean, you little one, you've got some real cojones to be talking to me.
I'm not talking to you anymore. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna
Not
stay back
you,
here.
Him. And she kind of gestures over towards Gear.
Oh, what power did I steal from you?
Really? You're gonna come here and tell me you didn't steal anything?
Not that I know of, other than the fact that I've got a musical note on my face that is the mark of Min Min.
Min
That
Min.
I didn't give to you.
Oh, well, I have no idea who gave this to me.
You've got to be patient with them. They're a little thick sometimes.
Clearly.
Rude.
But she kind of sniffs at the air and she kind of looks at the three of you talk, Sethi and Quill. We'll come back to you. There's something weird about the three of you. You smell different. You see her blue-green eyes kind of light up. She goes,
Smell different?
wait, did you manage to actualize?
Partly? A bit?
A
Maybe?
little.
You need to tell me what happened. And be honest.
I got
And-
fur.
You did. It's a good look on you.
Thank you.
I got like really long teeth. It was
It's a pretty good look. I'd like some long teeth.
they're a real pain in the ass, let me tell you. Have you ever tried to eat something with these?
No, but, you could probably make it a pain in somebody else's ass if you really wanted.
She's got a point.
I'm gonna keep that in mind. Maybe I will.
Bite somebody's ass.
Yeah, maybe I will. Note that down.
You. And she points at Sethi. Tell me what
Yeah.
happened.
Well,
Why are you traveling with them? And how did you actualize?
that goes back quite a ways. we ended up in jail together. Well, I guess in a kind of jail, in some kind of a prison. We were held in this big, terrible cage for the most part. There was another guy there, but then he wasn't. Because something happened, and don't ask what, but Gear wasn't there yet. And then we went through the swamps. No, we didn't go through the swamps. We got chased by a big white lion and some guys from Luxterum. And then there was Rin. And Rin told us we needed to come find you. And that's most of it.
Rin told you to come find me.
Yeah.
Great.
You think we were supposed to find her?
Well, I mean,
We didn't specify who we were meant to find, but you know, we took a punt.
Yeah, we took we assumed 3 people now were the ones that we were supposed to find. Barry, this cat, and the dude that
Eskian. Oh,
Espion.
I mean,
So-
it's
Ass guy.
important that we help a fellow goddess.
Take
That was
that
kind of
back
implied
right
by
I
now.
don't
Yeah.
think she wants to be referred to as a goddess.
Okay.
Why are you calling me a goddess? Do you want to start a fight?
No, of course not.
absolutely not.
Then what the hell?
Well,
How
that's what
should we
everyone else
call
calls
you? May we ask how should we call you?
I'm Minivir Minmay. I told you.
Min May?
Minavir Minmay.
Minivir Minmay. If you like Min Min, that's cute. We can go with it.
All right, guys.
Minmin
one
is a very
thing-
cute name.
This is Gear's goddess. Might not be.
Thank goddess, top. Jeez.
I just
Okay,
kinda,
so-
I just kind of sit cross-legged and I have no idea what's going on, so Gear just sits there confused.
So you didn't give Gear that mark?
No, I didn't. Like, your mark is fake too. So is his. And she points at Talk. The only real one here is hers.
What the heck? I have a fake mark?
And the forgery.
I swear I didn't paint it myself.
Where did we... Okay, this is too weird. How come Sethi's is real?
I don't know. And probably Sethi earned the blessing, but
Can you
None of you
explain a
did.
bit more what actually happened over here? We're quite confused now.
I'm confused too.
Do you remember
Renegades
the
like
guy
you
that
don't
was
work with the champions.
Who are the champions?
Champions. Yeah.
Okay, talk throws his arms in the air and is just
Well, the
turns around. It's
champions,
like,
the
this is-
people
this
that we
is too much
choose
for
to
me.
carry our marks. As in her, and not you.
So you're saying that whatever this is, I'm not worthy to be on this journey.
I don't know. Feel free, adventure. But whatever that is not something I gave you. That is something that was given to you by the Calliopeia.
Whoa, what's that?
Cassiopeia?
Calliopeia.
Well, you must have met a man who gave you the marking, right?
I
No.
have no memory of this.
I'm gonna
From the earliest memories I have had this marking on my face. I met no one that put it on my face. So if it was
I'm
done,
gonna-
it was before I had the memories available to establish a memory of it.
I'm gonna whisper to Quill. Quill, do you remember what was the other goddess's name before Min Min? Did Min Min took her place?
Wasn't it Rin? Isn't that the whole thing? She had a whole...
No. Rin was the one that kind of rebelled and she was imprisoned. But there was another goddess of light or something like that that got wrecked, and then Min Min took her place.
I'm gonna have to roll history to work that out, I think. I'm gonna have to get Ark to tell me.
Yeah. you two can roll religion or history.
All right.
Roll for history, baby.
I suck at both, so.
We'll wrap up here
I'm
shortly
decent.
too. You
Oh,
guys
okay.
get
Oh,
to-
11.
Me too. 11 both.
Okay. You would remember that Kit is the one who replaced the fallen goddess of light, Varen,
Oh, never mind
who
then.
was killed by Rin during the, according to your legends, basically Rin decided to seize power, and
I was pretty close.
I'm thinking
Killed
about something.
Varen.
I knew there was another goddess that died, but this one was being weird, so I wanted to make sure there's nothing sus going on here. But I thought it was Min Min who took over, so never mind. Wrong there.
Good thought. It's a good thought. I respect it.
So that one, what's your name, kitten?
Me?
No, she's pointing at Gear.
It's
Too many kittens around here these days.
my full name is Calming Gearbox of the Calamitous Waves.
Okay. Do you prefer calming, gearbox,
Gear's
waves,
Gear's fine.
gear? Okay, we'll go by gear. Gear. You're saying that you were born with this. Is it the same true of the rest of you? Is this the story you're trying to tell me?
As long as I
Yeah,
remember, I
think
had my
so.
mark.
As far as I know. But of course I know you're
My marking's a real
primarily
pain in the ass,
speaking.
actually. So if it's fake, that makes it even more annoying.
Okay. Well, that makes us a problem. Normally, I'd kill you.
Ah,
But
that's nice.
I kind of like you. I kind of like your artwork, and I like what you've done here. Your expressions are in line with my aesthetic.
Like dicks?
And you're traveling
With
with
a
her.
very strange aesthetic.
Everyone likes dicks.
Absolutely. The bigger the better. Ma, you're traveling with her. And she points at Sethi. She goes, listen. Your name is
Sethi.
Sethi. You vouch for the rest of these?
Mostly. Yeah, they're alright.
Mostly.
Well,
They can
you
be
and your
nice.
thievery.
Thievery. Thievery's fun. What did you steal?
Oh, you like that kind of thing? Well, we got some good stuff from. You see these boots?
A
Yeah?
trick.
Didn't pay for
Bill.
those.
That was a trick question.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just get excited.
Did you
He's
steal
like,
them
"Oh,
from one of my followers?
Supposedly.
Couldn't be sure.
Overhead.
No.
No. Go ahead, roll
No.
a deception check.
Wait, is Talk lying if he actually had no idea?
He's answering, right? He's just like, no. He's reading the situation.
14.
14. You see overhead, like the storm clouds begin to gather, and the wind begins to whip up, and you see like bright sparks of energy in this cat's eyes. A moment later, she just, and the clouds begin to dissipate and fade. We've got bigger problems. So let's put things out on the table. You, she points at you, Gear. You have something very deeply connected with me that you didn't earn. She points at Sethi and goes, you would be okay, but you've started the actualization process. And the other two of you, you've started trouble of your own in addition to the actualization problem. So
Seems
you
about right.
need to stabilize your crest.
Huh?
How do we do that?
Okay.
What's a
That
crest?
sounds easy.
And the crest is your marking.
I think she's talking about your marking talk. Keep
My
up.
marking.
It's
Oh, yeah.
unstable. And that's probably why Rin sent you out to find me. That item I mentioned before, the Calliopeia. The reason why it's such a problem is it allows someone to steal our marks and give them to somebody else. apparently, and I imagine whoever created it didn't know. It seems to be, if all of you are telling the truth, it seems to become something genetic, which is a huge problem. We didn't
Yeah.
choose you. And if the
How-
others find you, they're probably going to kill first and ask questions later.
That doesn't work. I tried.
So, what I need you to do, I need you to take your worthy little adventurer behinds and go find the Calliopeia. I need it too. This new form of mine, missing what was taken from me, is unstable. So, either we all die or we all live.
Not the green thing.
Who is Calliopeia?
It's a
Who?
treasure. Looks like a
What?
quill. Not that quill.
Looks like me.
Another quill.
Where can we find this treasure?
I don't
That's
know.
the problem. She doesn't know.
Oh, so we just search across the whole world, and when you find
Yeah,
it, we
seems
bring
fair.
it to you.
That seems fine. Yeah,
Okay.
I was joking. She's not clearly. She clearly doesn't get sarcasm. Oh.
What is
It's
that?
the lowest form of humor. Next to puns. Were you the ones shouting out puns down below me?
No,
Um,
it was
Clearly
the
not.
we
the
had to
Wouldn't
get
lower
fairies.
into a
ourselves.
battle with fairies, and they wanted puns to get by. It was a terrible time for everyone.
It was
So
fantastic.
you're the ones who broke my barrier.
Well,
Is
yes,
that a
of
good thing or a
course.
bad thing before we answer that question?
Too late. Already answered.
A bad thing. Look what happened to me. I died.
Yeah.
Number 3 is gone.
You're not wrong.
Number 3, I thought you said number 4 was no more.
Was it?
I would like
It was
to
a mistake.
point out that number 5
Yeah,
is looking
Number 4
pretty
is no more. So you
good.
killed number 4.
But number 5 is healthy and alive.
Number 5 is looking much better than number 4.
Yeah, way better.
Way better. It's an improvement.
Everyone knows
You-
5 is better than 4 anyway. The bigger
You
the number,
dodged a bullet there.
yeah,
Roll
100%.
up. 2 of you roll a persuasion check.
My persuasion's so terrible.
Mine
+6.
as well. Nat 20,
Too late.
baby!
There you go.
13.
13.
I know how
Like-
to flatter a kitty.
Draws
She
a
kind of
bigger dick.
puffs up a little bit, little kitty pride, and she kind of looks at all of you and goes, "All right. So clearly, you said there's something wrong down in the town, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about that on the way.
Oh, you coming with us? Cute.
Well, if I don't really trust you to turn the Calliopeia over to me.
Oh, I mean, that's fair enough. It's fair. It's a fair thing.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It's fair. I'd steal it from you.
Okay, well, at least we have an understanding.
Yeah.
That sounds great. Let's head back down. Can we, have a little sleep up here? Is that okay? It's really late and we've had a long day.
Sleep.
Oh, we'll be all right.
Yeah.
We just slept for 8 hours like 2 hours ago.
Just come back to life. She's probably exhausted.
Yeah. Go ahead. You can use this as your sanctuary. And
Thanks so much.
as a little token of our friendship, she
We're friends
raises
now.
up a claw, and her tail kind of swishes, and you see the wind energy begin to swirl up around her, kind of like those wind elementals. And the
Uh-oh.
wind gets bigger and bigger, swirling around, picking up random little sticks and leaves. Flower petals begin to swirl around all of you, and you begin to feel your muscles strengthen. You feel your bodies get stronger. You even feel more magical secrets begin to pour into your minds as, through the power of ostensibly Min Min,
Ah.
you level up to level 5. Before
Woo!
you take the rest.
Yay!
Level
High
up.
fives, everybody.
Just a reminder, I'm going to be coming along with you, but I've been out of this world for a long time, so I don't know a lot about it.
Don't worry, we'll teach you the manners.
Yeah. Don't you
I'm
worry
not
about
worried
it.
about the
You'll stick with
manners.
us.
Just, you can't rely on me for a lot of information, okay? When I trust you more, I'll share a little bit more. But for now, we're just traveling companions, all right?
Fair enough.
Seems fine to us. Hey, and this is a good cover for. Hey, Tuck, remember when you lied to those Luxtherium things and you said you were a cat? Sell cat? And now you've got a cat.
Yeah, I'm a cat merchant.
That one's
It's a
my
good
HP
cover.
Go hunt
roll,
down
by
those
the way.
guards.
Okay,
was that?
dear. He rolled for his HP level up.
Gotcha.
You guys
What'd you
can
get?
take care of that whenever you like. Yeah.
Oh,
What'd you get, dear?
just a 5. It showed up
5?
on a
Okay.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, just a reminder, when you roll, if you choose to roll for HP, if you roll a 1, you can roll again.
Oh,
I
cool.
don't-
I never rolled
yeah.
a 1, but cool.
Yeah, I should have mentioned that before, but apologies.
shows
I
up
don't-
with 12 HP.
12 HP, just immediately keels over and dies. Yeah, you can all take your level up before Thursday. You have, you've received some clues to what's happening in town. You now have
We are now twice or 3 times as confused as before.
Yay!
the plot thickens. It gets darker before it gets lighter. But yeah,
Yeah, talk is pretty thick.
I think that went as well as could be expected, that interaction. Smooth as silk.
Get some level 5 hype in the chats, please. Thank you.
level 5 is a really important level. It's when a lot of classes kind of begin to turn on.
Good.
So I think Sethi, like as a warlock, you get 2 Eldritch Blasts. I think Talk might get double attack. I'm not sure about Artificers and Druids at level 5. I think level 6 is the big one for Druids.
I'll know in a second when I level.
Yeah. Artificers are fairly new to me, so I'm just kind of rolling with it. But yeah, we'll kind of end things here for tonight. I know we went significantly over time, so thank you all for your patience. Wanted to kind of get through that event, to kind of get you thinking as you head back into town for the second part of your little quest here.
Yeah, boy.
Murder everyone.
Woo! Murder everyone. Well, wait, what? I don't want to murder anyone. We can find Barry.
Murder hobo.
We'll definitely
As
find
always.
Barry.
For the pixies.
Do we want to find Barry?
Yeah, we do. Everyone else does.
So we'll be back on Thursday. Thank you so much, everyone. Always a pleasure. Be sure to check out our Discord. Be sure to catch up on the old VODs. If you have questions, again, jump in the Discord. Feel free to ask. I'm a little busy for the next couple days, but I will do my best to catch up, and I'm sure the other cast members would be happy to share in whatever they can. And yeah, I think that's about it.